I appreciate you guys joining your boy for another one, and I hope you guys have been having a good day at the same time. If your day isn't going well, then I'm sorry to hear that. I hope by the end of this video, your day will be just a little bit better in whatever shape or form. I am the power of positivity, and hopefully, I can make your day better. Anyway, guys, this is going to be episode 3 of Fang Plays The Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon. Now, I took some time last night to finally finish selling off a lot of my items so that I can get a lot of money. That way, Ben isn't a broke hoe anymore. So I can do a lot more so when people aren't laughing at your boy. Oh, you ran out of money! I ain't going out of money anymore, okay? We got a lot of money now. We're good to go. And I do have my characters properly equipped at the same time. Now, I wish I could mess around with the shark skills a little bit more, but I can't until I get the rest of the orbness slots open up. And I can't do that until I start grinding. So, unfortunately, your boy is kind of locked away from a lot of stuff. But it's okay, though. I do got a lot of stuff going on with my characters, so my characters are ready. That's all I got to say. But anyway, we got a lot of stuff we got to do today. We took care of most of the stuff in the last episode, but we still have to watch a movie. We still got fishing to do. We got the connection events. We still got that monster extermination side quest. And when I was running around all the shops again, I noticed I still had a yellow exclamation mark, guys. So we do still got a lot of stuff. Game storyline, that's your boy. They are. All right, let's get back on in here. Back to business, baby. Ringo, music off. Thank you. All right, get my glasses on so I can see what the hell is going on. Woo! Asses. Oh, okay. I just gotta issue my glasses. All right. All right, so everybody's equipped now. We need to, I say we start off with these connections.
Initializing planner mode.
All right, see what we got going on. We'll start with Fairy, aiming for the top. See what she getting into. Van's group decides to take a short break. Everyone split up so they can spend their free time as they pleased. Ooh, the Grand Circuit! They're gonna be a sport though. Wow, up close, this thing's really super tall. 16.45 yards if I'm remembering right. This climbing wall is apparently used in full-blown competitions. Man, the incline at the top is something else. Right? I bet it made for great training. I've been wanting to come here for a while, but you're not allowed to climb to the top unless you're with an adult. I told them already it was an adult back home, but they wouldn't listen. Yeah, well, no surprise there, little fairy. We're in cowboy and all that. Think I'll give it a go too. Be sitting around watching. Sounds good. Let's do this together. Here I thought this would be a walk in the park. Vanna, you're standing too much. Forget about your muscles. You've got to use your bones. Got it? Figures you've already got the hang of it. I'm pretty sure you're grabbing onto too many colors. Let's stick with just one. Oh. So she was cheating! This requires more brain power than I thought. I really need to think about how to move my body. Alright, let's give it another shot, Van. Sure, why not? I use my bones? That's it, keep going. We're seriously supposed to be able to climb this? Don't worry, this is nothing compared to the cliff I had to scale with the warriors of Kruga for an ambush on. One of the rocks I grabbed came loose, and I almost went tumbling down to the ground. I was this close to being a goner. Just hearing that is giving me the chills. Crap! Sorry, but this is it for me! Van? Hey, you did good that time. That was your best attempt yet. Climbing looks simple, but there's more to it than meets the eye, realize? Totally. It's nothing like trying to climb natural terrain. But my times are getting better and better thanks to me doing it with you, Van. So, you up for a race? We'll make it to the top this time, I'm sure. Sometimes I wonder where all the energy comes from, little fairy. Sorry, but better tap out for my own safety. What? Fingers are shot. No, I can even hold my cipher right now. Believe me, I love to keep going. If I don't stop now, my work's gonna suffer for it later. I guess that makes sense. Don't worry now, I really want to conquer this wall together.
And how's about I tag in?
Ah, you're still here! I didn't realize you were here, Clausel.
Just taking a little breather before I head off.
I wasn't planning on interrupting, but I couldn't help overhearing either. I'd be happy to take Van's place at the school with you. I get to climb with you? I know I appreciate it. No doubt you climbed your fair share of walls. I enjoy some boating on my days off. Yeah, makes for good exercise. It's as good a chance as any for some friendly competition. What'd you say, Fairy? Ah, yeah, I would love that. And so the boating competition began. Whoever reached the top first would be declared the winner. Fee raced up the wall by using her nimbleness to her advantage, while Fairy relied on her light weight and home senses to match Fee's pace. And finally, who won? The winner is Fairy by a hair's breadth. Wow, bravo! I've never seen anyone reach the top before! That was incredible! Are those girls pros or something? Wow, when did we get such a big crowd as an audience? I think we might have made a scene. Wow, what a view. Yep, this isn't as high as the Ferris wheel, but it doesn't get much better than this. Congrats on reaching the top for the first time, by the way. I didn't think I'd end up second. Well, I didn't think I'd win. Probably helped that I was nice and warmed up after practicing with Van. Plus, I didn't want to lose to you, Fee. I swear, you're like a different person compared to when we first met. Heard about what happened with the Crimson Beast. Man, Garden Master! Got to see Ida again, right? I was out of the country when everything happened. Wish I could have been there with you. Fee, I'm sure Ida would have liked that too. It was all just so much. I had to face down my own immaturity and insecurities. But Van and the others were there for me, and I did get to see her again. They all gave me the push I needed. As fleeting as the whole thing was, I refused to pretend like it never happened. Yeah, and I think that's the right thing to do. Now that you're an adult, I plan on treating you as more than just my equal. We're both here little sisters, so let's work hard together. Ah, right, for sure. Huh. Van, I thought you couldn't climb anymore. I got my grip strength back with a little rest, so figure I'd give it one last shot. Whew, took a lot out of me, but I made it somehow. Not bad. Well, I should get back to my patrol. We'll have to do something like this again, Fairy. Have fun. Yeah, me too. Alright, Fee. Sorry if I interrupted anything. You two had a good talk, yeah? Yeah, we did. It all feels like a dream, you know. Fee was raised in a Jaeger corps like me, but now she's one of the guild's aces, dashing across the front lines. I've always idolized her since hearing Ida's stories, and now she recognizes me for who I am. Well, there's no doubt you got more room to grow than anyone else in the office. You've only just taken out the mantle of Flame Priestess and finishing your rite of passage, yeah? Just getting started. Yeah, but it doesn't matter what people call me. I'm still just 14. I really had my inexperience rubbed in my face after that test at Mario HQ. Forgot about my brother, even just between Fee's group, Thor's, the Dominions, Rufus and Lapis. Everyone there was so incredibly strong and full of conviction. I felt like I caught a glimpse, looking out over Oret State and seeing Mario HQ towering over everything. A glimpse of just how much bigger the world my brother chose is over the Krugen. There's so much more than just the warrior's lifestyle I grew up in. Just thinking about it gets me pumped up. It makes me believe I can be anything, anyone. Ha. privilege of youth, little fairy. Or I should say, that's a privilege that belongs to everyone. Feel like even I have ways to go when I see you reach your even greater heights, you know?
I don't think you're that old, man. I might still be inexperienced, but I really like working with you. And one day, I hope I can catch up to... No. Surpass the people I respect.
You'll get there. Yeah, with that attitude, I'm sure that day will come. After a friendly chat, the two climbed back down. Now, following some much-needed rest and bouldering, they returned to work. Alright, little fairy. Alright, nice job, little fairy. She does have a lot of room to grow, guys. Alright, so now... we have one connection point left! Remember, so I gotta give it one again! Remember, I don't know why these stupid-ass developers make it to where you can't see all the connection events with the first playthrough. Now, guys, I don't actually know if it's still the same system in place from the Cold Steel series, where if you do the game on New Game Plus, you then get all the points to see all the sub-events for all the characters, because I never did New Game Plus with Daybreak 1 or 2, so I don't know if that's true or not. But this retarded as let me see all of the connection points on the first playthrough. It makes sense. But who comes up with this, guys? I don't know. So what we're gonna do, guys, is I guess, because I don't regret my decision with Ferris, she is my favorite character, so I was gonna lump that in no matter what. So just so that way we can at least see what all the events look like, what I'll do is from now on, I'll look at the first one that I don't want to keep, then we'll reload the save file, and then we'll actually lock everything in. Since I gotta give up one of them, between Yume and Master Bearguard. It's not that I don't hate them or anything, but it's a decision, honestly. I do like Yume, and I ain't gonna lie, guys, she has changed a little bit because she's been a little brat right now. Like, she's like jabbing at your boy, and she's like calling me lazy, and it's like, Yume went from being cute to an asshole now. What happened? But I still like Yume low key, so we're gonna lock in the points with Yume. So I guess we'll give him Master Bearguard. So let's see what he's got going on, then we'll reload. Stupid, man. Let me see all this without having to give up the points. I need my points. Isn't that Master? What's he up to down there? Oh, you look perfect, Sarah. Could I ask for a few more poses? How about this? Gosh, you are so cool. Well, this article is going to turn out amazing. Do you mind if we continue the interview as you grab photos? Not at all. I hope I can answer your questions properly. What is he doing, guys? Recently, an older, larger-than-life gentleman has been making waves on the expressway and residential autobahn of the capital. Meet Mr. BZ, a biker with a surprisingly easygoing vibe and a body that buddies is 70 years of age. Our area department managed to get in touch with him, and he agreed to partake in a special interview today. First off, we heard that you only started riding an over a bike in the last couple of years. Is this true, Mr. BZ? Indeed, after retiring from a career I had dedicated my entire life to, I was ready to start down a new path in my life. I'll never forget the feeling when I first started my machine and hit the throttle. And ever since, you've been investing more and more into your ride, even while still making time to try out other new hobbies. I think we can all learn from your drive to keep trying new things out. Ha! Please, I am simply a retired old man looking for ways to stay entertained. When I was younger, there were many things I wish I had a chance to dabble in. Can only hope that the young people of today will learn from my experience and not shy away from new experiences and challenges in their life. To be honest, sir, I thought you'd be much less approachable when we first reached out to you. But as soon as our conversation began, I could tell how serious and sincere a person you were. I imagine you had plenty of admirers in your youth. Truth be told, I was something of a punk in those days, young lady. Took a pilgrimage across the continent on foot and by sea. Could be quite rash, you see. Are you telling me you traveled the continent before airships even existed? Wow, that's incredible. was merely a youthful indiscretion, but I believe it was thanks to that experience that I was able to broaden my horizons. It might even be fun to ride across the continent in this new era of rubber bikes to see how much things have changed. It has been an absolute pleasure getting to hear so much about you, Mr. BZ. One last question. What are herbal bikes to you? To someone like me who found himself racing through life, my bike is my prized companion and has allowed me to feel alive once again. Man, keep that music playing, man. It's my song. Thank you so much for answering our questions. I think we'll be able to put together a wonderful article. I'm happy to have been of service, young lady. Do let me know when you publish the magazine. I would love to brag to my friends about it. Of course. Take care, sir. Master, what are you doing? Ha ha ha! Man, you watch that go down, huh? Would appreciate your discretion until the magazine releases. Real Times publishing an Orbit Bike Mag, huh? Guess everybody's got to capitalize on the bike boom. Can't say I ever imagined you interviewing for one, though. Nor did I. When I was driving on the expressway the other day, I noticed a crowd trying to keep up with me. I reached out and I couldn't say no after seeing how passionate they were. But isn't the fact that you're alive supposed to be a secret? Yes, though at this point it's all but open knowledge in the underworld. I did make sure they withheld my name, so it should be fine. You say so. Anyway, it's nice to hear some new things about you. Didn't know you used to be a punk. Heard that too, did ya? But I wasn't as bad as you, I'll have you know. Just a big-body hooligan living in obscurity on the edge of the continent. A series of events showed me just how small I was. So I left my hometown to reevaluate the scale of the world. That's all. Come on, that's all barely covers it. Give me the details. Ha! Perhaps I'll tell you about it one day. For now, it's enough to know that if I had not gone down that path, I doubt I ever would have taken you for my student.
To think that child I taught all those years ago would not only find himself true friends, but also his own way as a spriggan.
Thank you, Master.
You faced your trials, and learned how to value yourself. Even when I could not offer my aid, you still overcame the incident 3 months ago.
Appreciate the support.
Dan, I am truly proud of how much you've grown.
Hope I have. All it feels like I did was delay the problem.
Then consider finding a solution your next assignment. That said, there's no reason to search for it alone. I'll lend you whatever help you need. After all, I'm both your teacher and your temporary assistant.
No way I can call you one of my assistants. But you know what? Well, I'll take the help. Van and Bearguard then... Master Bearguard had then briefly chatted about bikes and reminisced over the time training together. Afterwards, they met up with their friends and resumed work. I'm telling you guys, I'm not messing up his name on purpose. When I see his name come across the screen, I'm like, shit, I need to say Master Bearguard. Man, it happens every time. If it says Master Bearguard, I'll say the goddamn name. Alright, so unfortunately, we're not going to lock that in, guys. We're going to lose those points, but we saw the event.
Initializing planner mode.
So now let's lock in Yume. See what she got going on. Now, where is she off to? Alright, here's the money for Agnes's present. I'll pay the rest if it ends up costing more than that. So feel free to let Yume pick out whatever she likes. You got it. Yuz has been pretty psyched about all this, so I'll make sure she's happy with whatever she finds. Or not keep her waiting too long. It's about time to get... Hey, Ben! What's up, Victor? You may want something, buy it with this! Ha, well, I'll be surrounded by shots. I'm sure I should be tempted by something or another. It's not what I mean, you punk! You may as well enough now to be the one giving gifts. But it's her first time, so I want to reward her for it. Serve this little celebration of her growth. You understand me? Loud and clear, sir. Let's pick out on Yes's gift. I'll get you something. But, is it 1,000 Mira a little much? Ha! What's the point of money if it can't use it to spoil you, man? She says she wants something. You better gosh damn well give her that money and buy it. All right. Boy, you really dote on that girl, don't you? Let's go. All right, yous, I'm coming. You heard the girl. Go, get the truck. So, where do you want to start, Yums? I don't know. I want to look at all kinds of stuff. So, let's go to the match. Works for me. Reminds me when we brought your bike. What you gonna pick out? I swear the NPC looks like Comedy says San Diego. I like that NPC, guys. It's a fun look. Never did end up buying anything in the marsh back then, but I take it you got an idea of what you're looking for? Yep. After thinking a whole bunch about what Andres likes, I remember something. Alright, what is it? Don't give me a space! What we buying? A photo album, huh? Makes sense to me. Agnes is the type to treasure her memories, so I'll say this is a good pick. Yeah, do you think she'll really like it though? Definitely. You better give it to her yourself too. But that'll make her even happier. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Was this the design you would like? Yes, that one please. Oh, wonderful. That'll come out to 100 Mira. That's exactly how much Paulette gave me. It does look good though. Damn, that bucket's bigger than you. Yeah! Look at how big that book is though, bro! Man, and this sure is a snazzy design, but it's also big! Exactly the kind of thing that Agnes will like. Got a good eye, so what made you pick this one, Yums? I wonder. I guess I just saw it and thought she'd love this. Well, picking out something perfect just on instinct is pretty impressive. How should I say it? Guess you really do get people, you know? What's that? Is that a toy camera? What, you want one? Yeah, but today's supposed to be about buying a present for our dad. She says she wants something, you better goddamn well give her that money and buy it. Hey guys, I got like 300k Mira, we're good, I can buy it. Come on, you're still a kid, you don't need to worry about that kind of thing. Besides, Uncle Fang's got your back. Let's grab one, consider the reward picking out such a good gift for Agnes. Really? Thanks, Van, Uncle Fang. We gotcha. One of our new monitory cameras, right? That would be 2,000 Mira. Man, it's twice as much as what Victor gave me. Whatever. Now's the time to be cheap. I got Fang here after all. When I become such a goddamn softie. Here you go, 2,000 Mira. Rest is on me, Ben. I got it. Thanks, Ben. Fang. Just think of it as a gift from your grandpa and myself. But today's not my birthday. Let me put it this way, Yums. It gives me the pleasure of watching you grow up and just return the favor. Heck, your grandpa's so happy you think it was your birthday. I'm growing up. Sure are. It might be hard to see from where you're standing. There's no denying it. We're also getting a lot of wisecracks at your boy too today, so you're definitely growing up. Cause she didn't used to jab at me like that, guys. Now she is. The older they get, guys, the older they become. Feel like you're really enjoying yourself, Yums. So, what made you suddenly want a camera? Well, I want to make lots of memories. Where's this coming from? I mean, making memories you can hold on to is a great idea. What sorts of memories do you find important, Yumes? Well, I've got a whole bunch of like memories with Mommy and Grandpa. And the most recent memories from when everyone started coming here. You mean yes, the rest of the gang, yeah? Yep. I mean, ever since they came, every day has been totally different from the one before. They teach me all about stuff I never knew and show me all kinds of stuff I've never seen. Plus, I feel like Mommy and Grandpa have been happier too. Can't deny things become pretty solid around here, for all three of you, that is. And if you and everybody else had never moved in, then Maxim and Mommy would have never gotten as close as they are now. Yums was saying how she felt like her family got bigger ever since they came into the picture. So, I bet it means a lot to her to have my sisters making things more right.
For me, my memories from right now are the most important ones. I never ever want to forget them. And I want Agnes to remember them too. And I want her to make even more great memories.
That's so. Well, I think that's a wonderful idea, Yums. Treasure the now that much, and I'm sure Agnes will love to hear about it. So, you should make sure to let her know how you feel, got it? How to help make her birthday party the best it can be.
Of course.
Guess that's kind of the whole point of the party. Ha! What took you so long, Bang? Did you help her buy a present? Oh, you there. That sure is a nice camera you got there. What happened? Did he buy that for you? Uh-huh. He said it was a present from you and him and Uncle Fang. Thanks a bunch, Grandpa. Haha, I'm glad you liked the present I got you. Jeez, I'm not even sure we're celebrating anymore. And what was with that look, Victor? Hey, Van, come here. What now? Here's the extra 1,000 mirror for the camera. Take it. Nah, I'm good. I didn't mind. No, you're taking it! It's supposed to be a present for me, so Bang, got it? So that's the part that bothered you, huh? Sorry, but I'm afraid I have to refuse. After all, the extra 1,000 mirror came from Fang. I'm not the one that picked it out for her. We're just gonna have to live and go on half and half on Yume's present with me and Fang. This is a better girl. You might have picked it out with her, but I'm the one who told you to buy the goddamn thing in the first place. Van, Grandpa, what's the matter? It's nothing, Yume! Huh? And so, after helping Yume buy someone a gift for the first time and witnessing her growth firsthand, Van met with his friends with a full heart return to work. Give me them points. Alright, I still think it's retarded to not be able to let me see all the connection events, guys.
Initializing planner mode.
Alright, so we do got some gifts we gotta give out. Alright, ooh, and yes, happy birthday. I hope you like these earpods I got you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Probably not better than Ian's gift, though. Alright, and then Aaron, we got a silver coral bangle. A cool silver bangle ordained by a coral gemstone.
What? You expecting thanks?
Not really, it's okay. Alright, ooh, we got some new stray guns. Enjoy those sneakers, man.
I feel a little guilty.
You're welcome. Alright, an efficient handheld vacuum cleaner that makes you want to clean. Now, Judith, if I actually give you this vacuum, are you actually going to use it?
Thanks.
I'm telling you, you better keep that room clean. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and move over. I know we got the fish and stuff, too. I want to take care of this yellow exclamation mark.
Heading to the objective.
Saw when I was shopping last night. So let's get this one done.
To get my hands on it.
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find
Alright, about that Stella
Got a
tech.
question for you.
major landmarks.
Stella Tech? Yes, it appears there are rumors going around that Stella Tech is going public now. But you haven't heard anything about that at Burnet, have you? No, not at all! Satonaka was established by Verne in conjunction with the space program where they consolidated assets from different sectors. The company is really a focused project team now, so I find it hard to imagine they're going public on their own. It's probably worth pointing out that since they're involved in the space program, their establishment has probably been kept under wraps. Yes, it was a property set up to officially develop technology for the program. There's no way they would be advertising in order to solicit investments. That said, their name has been mentioned by the Burn Group in the public-facing materials, among other places. Yeah, we did see them listed on Verne's website, but it was nothing more than that. It didn't stand out in the least. Which means they're not widely known. Compared to more famous corporations, it's hard to get a beat on them. Since Vern's got them on their side, people are more likely to feel like they can trust it. And that's what the Cooper's banking on, huh? Still, it only takes a little bit of digging to realize their success succeeds. I do not get the sense that the Cooper is overly familiar with either Stella Tech or the space program. Yep, seems that the coast entirely on name recognition and hype. Is it true that the company holds patents related to satellite support technology? No, Marduk is the one that's taking the lead when it comes to development of the satellites. It's true that the Burn Company provided some of the auxiliary hardware and raw materials. They wouldn't have patents on anything that could be considered core technology. As it so happens, Stella Tech developed a special heat-resistant material used to protect satellite parts. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. I've heard that temperature of space can change by over 200 degrees between day and night. Heat resistance is probably indispensable. Well, we learned what we needed to about Stella Tech's position within the Burn Company. I know you're busy, but thank you for taking the time to talk to us, man. It's my pleasure, sir. Given the current situation leads to a variety of troubles, completely understand where you're coming from, sir. I'm happy to have been of assistance. Okay, gather enough info, y'all. Yes, the investment opportunity was a complete fabrication. It would be best if we could catch the scammers now, while we protect the good name of Stella Tech. Gotta say, there's way more holes in the sales pitch than I thought. Exactly. The scammer clearly knew next to nothing about Stella Tech. Their name might as well have been pulled up on a hat. Like Van said, it's probably because next to nobody knows about it, because we have a space program hype. So you think the culprit doesn't know what he's talking about either? Seems that way, little fairy. And now that he's got a client added to his list of marks, he's told off other solicitors. My guess that he's the type to work across a wide and shallow pool. For a swindle like this, he's not likely to do a whole lot of research. Then asking technical questions is sure to trip them up eventually. Someone from a rural brokerage would at least know about an industry's inner workings. Yeah, if we can get them to make a mistake, then we'll have sufficient proof. Seems like meeting up with the guy might actually be the quickest way to go. Let's get the contact info from the client. I see! You're interested in space-related investments. I must say, you've certainly got a keen eye for opportunity. Stella Tech in particular is certain to see its stock prices surge in the future thanks to big contracts above the satellite. Thought that might be the case, but I heard that with the announcement of the space program and buying stocks right now might have extra complications. Oh, you can just leave that part to me. Simply send us the mirror and we'll make sure everything goes smoothly, sir. Oh, perfect. I'd love to hear the details. How about we meet up in the Century March semester and discuss everything then? I prepare all the necessary documentation and contracts, then we can get everything taken care of straight away. Great, I'll head over right now. Ha! Sounds like you fell for it, dumbass. Now, all we gotta do is push until he slips up. Let's hurry to the meet spot, y'all. Alright, Century March, I got you.
Let's be on our way.
Alright, one thing to note, guys, is the loading screens was fixed from Daybreak 2. The loading screens do not take long at all. Love to see
Check out my
it.
selection.
Wanna go watch the next launch?
Look, it's the guy. Excuse me, you spoke about the investment opportunity just now on the phone. That voice, you must be the gentleman I was just talking to on the phone. I've been waiting for you. Shall we get started then, sir? So you see, Stella Tech's poised to be the pioneer in innovation. In consideration of this, our firm has decided to enlist investors for this up-and-coming company. As part of our services, we've been handling all the transactions and such on your behalf. And just like the client said, from the way he's talking, there's probably other victims out there. It's about time we made our move. Here goes nothing. You don't mind if I ask a few questions, do you? Not at all. Please, ask whatever you like. Now then, how did I use the information we got to make him expose himself as a fraud? Maybe I'll ask about... Ooh, let's ask about the technology list in order to go public. If they're going public, then Satonaka must have shown off some kind of tech. Could you tell me more about what they're making? Yes, certainly, sir. Of course, we're very aware. It's the satellites, but there are many different parts, such as frame destruction, reaction control systems, communication devices, and so on. I happen to know the frame in particular is being made by the Mardu Company. So which part of the satellite's technology was developed by Satonaka in particular again? It was, yes, the main engine. Prometheus 4 does not have a main engine. It only has a reaction control device. Final orbit is achieved via an apogee kit motor connected to the fairing. To the best of my knowledge, Satonaka was working on something related to insulation. Yes, that's right! How could I forget? It was for insulation to protect the satellite from the heat of the rocket's propulsion. No, the fairing is what's protecting the satellite from the heat of the rocket and atmospheric friction. Satonaka was working on a cover to guard the precision equipment against the variable temperature in space. This industry's got everyone's eyes on it, so how could you not know about technology that's been made public? My apologies, sir. It's just that there's so much technical information and I got a little confused. May I ask a question as well? Please do. So where do we push next? Let's talk about the timing of going public. Just when is Satonaka going public again? We believe it will be sometime this month. Then, should there have been a heads up at the beginning of this fiscal year? The timing is especially as close to Startaker's announcement. I can't help but feel it's a little too early, considering they were involved in a national security project. They may have been considering it in anticipation of the public unveiling a project Startaker. But at that stage, the initial satellite wouldn't even have launched. They wouldn't have been able to prove themselves. But even now, no one knows how the schedule might fluctuate. Just yesterday, the second launch was moved up. And there seems to be only more undisclosed information about the project. Can we really go public at a time like this, sir? Seems to me that they will wait till the project is completed if they've already proven themselves before looking to the future. Unfortunately, I don't actually work for Satonaka. Damn it. Appears to me that you doubt this investment opportunity. In which case, perhaps this business venture simply isn't for you folks. Why are you in such a hurry to leave? We're not finished yet. We actually have a few more questions we need to ask, such as what the relationship is with Marduk and so on. You know, I don't think you even asked the name of your brokerage firm yet. You can tell us that much, can't you? It's Keith Securities. Gotcha. Then we'll just ask your company the rest of our questions directly. Hold on a sec. Why is it we're getting no hits for any brokerage with that name? We're busted, buddy. You damn swindler. Really wanted to fool us, so you should have done your research. So this is how it ends, huh? Now, we wouldn't mind just turning you in to the police, but we were actually asked to get back the mirror. Look, why don't we make a deal? Instead of us selling you to people who are a lot scarier than the police, you just return the mirror you took from Johannes. What do you intend to do with me then? What my connection should I use to scare him? Ooh, make it juicy. Ooh, I mean, guys, I would be scared of both Marduk and the CID. Ooh, I feel like Marduk's gonna do the job here. What you're doing is kind of interfering with both the Burn Company and Marduk. And from what I hear, Marduk's been collecting criminals as part of a danger management initiative. knows what kinds of experiments they're carrying out. Ha! Some bluff! There's no way someone like you is in touch with Marduk. Pardon the late introduction, but I work as a concierge for the Marduk Company. If I make the arrangements, there will be no trouble taking you into custody and finding appropriate use for you. What? Alright, fine. I'll return the mirror I took, so please turn me over to the police. Ha! You got yourself a deal, buddy. The group then watched as the scammer took the mirror from his account and passed it over to Van. Once that was done, they immediately handed him over to the police. And I got my 2 SP, y'all. Simply cannot thank you enough. It's hard to believe you were able to get all my money back from me, too. Couldn't do that much. Nobody bothered coming to us to the police or the guild. We've taken brief notes about Stella Tech and the scammers and provided them to you. Hope they would be of help. Yeah, just try not to do something that's careless again, alright? And your name passed around by scammers as an easy mark is just lame. We're going to invest and make sure to do your due diligence. And don't be so quick to believe the promises of strangers. Keep that in mind if things will get better for you. Yeah, you got me there. Well, take this lesson to heart, kid. Make sure you keep your wits about you, especially during blooms like these. Oh, I will. I've definitely learned my lesson. Well, now that I got my mirror back, I should deposit as soon as I can. Thanks again. It's a good thing we managed to solve this, but it was just a regular old scam. Indeed, that man was the kind of pull a wide variety of grits without taking the time to do the research. Does not appear to have anything to do with the current situation. That said, it's nice that we were able to confirm that Marduk and the Burn Company are both related to the project, and that there is no room for outsiders to weasel their way into the tech development. Could be useful information when it comes to future space program related problems, which means it wasn't all for nothing, guys. Now, let's get back to work.
That's one job behind us.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
One of Edith's major
Alright, it is time for us to finally go see a movie, y'all.
a movie theater. Affordable.
Alright, now, as Toya likes to say, if I recall correctly, we have the option between the movie with Judith and that detective woman. Detective Squirrot, is that Squirrot? So Detective Squirrot or Sacred Journey? Ooh, it's a tough decision, guys, it really is.
Step right up.
Welcome to Stardust Cinema! Thank you for choosing us today! What's playing right now? Okay, guys. Yes, it has Judith, but I do like a good detective movie, though.
Follow a nun and
Okay, guys, I ain't gonna cap. Detective Squirrot.
sacred journey.
Now, who should I invite to see it with me? Alright, it is Agnes' birthday, so we gotta choose Agnes. And then, let's see. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I need Master Burglar. That's 3 tickets for Detective Squirrot, Murder of the Transcontinental Railroad, which comes out to 600 mirror total. Let's do it. Then head into the theater with his company of choice, have us out to take a break from work. First movie of the playthrough, guys! Yes, Master! Squirrot, a detective renowned the continent over, had solved more than 10 cases in the span of just a few days. Naturally, he made it clear that such labors had left him quite tired, so his young assistant Wilson had recommended he take a pleasure trip. The idea was to take a long, leisurely tour across the western half of the continent aboard a luxury train of the Transcontinental Railroad. Squirrot was quite taken with the idea, immediately reserving tickets for himself and his assistant. Before they knew it, they were on their way. However, as their luck, or rather lack thereof, would have it, a murder was afoot in one of the train's many cabins. Squirrot and Wilson, along with 10 or so others in the same train car, found themselves among the potential suspects. As testimonies and evidence piled up, the case became even more inscrutable. But in the end, it was a minor clue, easily overlooked by a lesser detective that will lead Squirrot to the truth.
And that is how I believe the case unfolded. I do appreciate your cooperation through this tedious explanation of mine.
Oh, astounding! Who would have thought to look for a clue like that in the train schedule of all places?
That's all well and good, but it still doesn't tell us who the perpetrator was.
I don't know what to believe anymore. Who did it? Who killed my husband?
Please calm yourself, madame, for you see, I was not quite finished with my deductions. It is abundantly clear that the victim, Monsieur Gregson, had secretly earned the ire of a great many people. But you see, in the end, his murder is nothing more than a front. A cover for yet another murder hidden from our eyes in the background.
Pardon? Another murder?
Just so, madame. There is one among our number who was in the unique position of being able to manipulate this entire situation to their advantage. This dastardly fellow also attempted to skew my line of reasoning through the whole investigation, such that I would arrive at the wrong conclusion. Would you not agree, Wilson?
What? Where is this coming from all of a sudden, Squirrel? Surely you can't be implying...
So you intend to feign ignorance, eh? Alas, then you leave me with no choice. You must know, dear Wilson, that for me, this will be the cruelest, most painful truth to have passed my lips.
What y'all think? I didn't really consider it before, but I guess detective work like that is more or less part of your job as a Spriggan man. So what would you do if you encountered a locked room murder on a train? Well, even if it wasn't given to me as a Forest PG, I couldn't just ignore it if I was there. I suppose to try to sniff around in my own way and see what clues pop out to me. Why do you ask? Oh, I was just thinking about what I would do in that scenario as your assistant. The assistant in the movie turned out to be a killer going after Squirrel, though. Well, good thing for me that I don't have to worry about any of you guys trying to stab me in the back like that. Anyhow, back to your question, your insight and bravery would be huge up in a case like that, though, I guess. But I'd still be leaning on you, even if the same thing that happened in the movie happened in real life. Hearing that makes me happy, then. After all, this part-time job of mine often requires some serious detective work. There's no way I could ignore a case like that either, so seeing it play out on screen got me thinking what I'd do on their shoes. I quite admire the detective's skill in unraveling the truth behind the case. Film showed his numerous quiet deductions throughout, but none of them immediately uncovered the killer on their own. The way he presented his final conclusion, everything in place and not a single hole in his reasoning, was a sight to behold. Sure, the way the man showed his entire line of reasoning without dragging things out really made that final scene land. You could even say it was thanks to this methodical approach that Wilson was entirely unaware he was under suspicion until the end. Had Squirrel kept his head even the slightest bit, Wilson may have caught wind of it and altered his plan. Taking that into account, there may have been strategic significance to the pace of his detective process. I get ya, about his time before making his game and winning play. Wasn't slow for the sake of padding the runtime. Damn though, Master. How you managed to stop for insight so fast after we barely had a chance to know over the story? When one focuses on the moment when the story shifts, you can grasp several instances of cause and effect. I would think you've already kibbled at that much yourself, then. Yeah, let's do Southern Commodore brochures for this movie. Alright, let's go. Having finished their break, Ben and his crew resumed their work. Everybody got a chance to enjoy the theater. I got some points for Beauregard since I lost them with the connection event. Alright, so we got that monster extermination request left, and that is it. But before that, I do believe we need to start fishing. Now, I don't want to have any issues like I did last time, guys. So we know that there was going to be fountains too. So Old Town, Station Street, I don't think I have any fountains in any of these places except for one, and that's the Century Marsh. Because Treon Tower, there's no water. There's no water in the Seda District. Yeah, so I think it's just the Century Marsh.
Let's hit the road.
So you already know, guys, you gotta look at fountains too, and this place does have a fountain.
Straight from the farm.
So we will switch to our point.
Let's do this.
This is kind of fun.
We're gonna start our fishing escapades. Alright, we do gotta use a short search first.
Beginning search.
Way in the corner, Van. Alright, let's
Let's
go.
do this thing.
Ooh. Big catch. Okay, let's start with this one first. Alright, so when the fish takes the bait, crush. Okay, it's probably the same as last time.
Damn.
How did I miss it? Hey, bro, what happened?
Let's do this thing.
Okay, go back to right here. Dude, how'd you miss it?
That's it.
Hit the fucking button, Brad. Okay, use that to find the best angle. Press this to pull it in. Best angle is to match spinning area on the angle of the rod and press X. Okay, got it. I got it. You guys will give me a breath the first time. Haven't done this in a minute. There we go. Okay. Try again.
Well,
I got a little period, just watch.
That's it.
So let's move slower. Excellent!
Chalk one up.
Okay, you got a Kasagan. Okay, but you still got another fish to catch though, man. Third time's a charm though, it's okay.
That's it.
Have a little bit of faith. Oh, okay, we got that crab! Let's go! Alright, let's try the other spot now. Oh, okay, I think Kasagan was. Okay, so we got. Okay, we got everything. Okay. Alright, we got that taken care of. So we go to the
Let's roll, gang.
subway now. Underground.
How's that project coming along?
Oh, did I not talk to you last time? Morkita! No, there's no way this could happen. I thought I concentrated on tower perfectly. There's no doubt it's the bird piece of work. And so what the heck is that missing? No, it's not missing anything. It's those judges, I tell ya. They're blind to the truth. Or could this be an act of sabotage? Is someone trying to make sure I fail? Whatever shall I do, Fang? I don't know what to tell you, lady, because you got a blank piece of parchment. I don't know what to tell you. God damn, how did I miss her just sitting there last time? And gosh, she's been paying that tower for like fucking 2 days now. God damn, you still ain't done it. I bet you're never gonna get finished. But the unlock code's been updated. There, that ought to do it. Bro, man, how do you paint the same tower for 2 full games? There's a dangerous monster here. I can feel it. That'll be the reason why this place hasn't been cleaned out in a good long while. Alright, just for cautious sake before we start our search. If you want to adjust your ordnance, just let me know. I can help with that whenever you need. Thank you, Katya. Yeah, we already did that last time. We're good. There's something I want to test out here, but for now, let's press on. Alright, you can now customize those. Yes, I should have gained that a long time ago. I got all that done. Those guys charge away! I know, Bear. Yeah. That's where I get hit every
battle
time.
complete. Let's hurry out ahead.
Looks like we've already ran into some garbage that needs cleaning. Wasn't there something you mentioned earlier that you wanted to try then? Yeah, truth is, there's another new function we need to get to try out during the training at Marduk HQ. Seems like I'm the only one in our current group who can manage it, though. It's called Awakening. Oh, sounds pretty strong. And you're planning to test it on these enemies here? Yep, that's the plan, Rosette. Figure I better give it a trial run sooner than later. In any case, all the other new shrine functions work just like how I told you guys. Follow my lead and try not to get left behind, alright? Understood! Alright. Some characters, including Van, can use their Zypher to temporarily draw a Latin power that lies deep within them. During field battles, this can have effects such as increasing attack power or slowly recovering HP. Additionally, after entering a command battle, you can start the fight with each character's self-weapon trap activated for 1 turn. Let's go! Alright, so press double buttons on the field, and then in Van's case, this will activate the Klingon technique. Oh, so I get a heated stance! Okay, so yeah, increases speed, attack power, got it. Awakening is available when it's lit. And you gotta have at least 3 boost gotchas. Okay. Let's go.
I see me some small fry.
Awakening confirmed! Yes. Time to bring on the pain!
So this is Awakening.
That one is with the physical attack. That was a lot of power.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
Yeah!
Huh. So this power comes from within.
Yeah, you got a lot of power,
I
man.
would caution against repeated use, given how it depletes your stamina levels.
If you're ever feeling tired, just hang back and we'll take the wheel.
I got you, little fairy. I'm definitely gonna have some fun with it, though.
Keep your
Try hitting that enemy with the quick arm!
Let's get this rolling.
Don't forget about your
Here you go! Time to move in, boss! Nice.
combat over.
Awakening confirmed! Time to bring on the pain! Guys, this awakening changes the game. Try hitting that enemy with the quick arm!
Getting engagement. Brace yourself. An enemy model complete. Want to clear him out?
Kill him with hold.
Charge attack! Good to go! Rare chance to fire! Let's go! Turn that Ooh, I got all my guy. Ooh, nice! As I get to the next fight before I round out. Try hitting that enemy with the quick arm!
Kill him with hold.
Charge attack! Good to go!
That looks like a nice chest.
We gotta get a move on or what?
Let's keep moving ahead.
That one looks like it's damage now!
Engagement. Brace yourself.
Let's go! Ready to go!
This enemy's tough. Next one.
Let's go! Ready to go! That one is weak to physical attacks. Time to show him who's boss.
I ain't letting up. Gotcha.
Enemy down! Deploying shards! Counting on your activating skill!
Full ass. Nice.
Oh, a
That
treasure
went great.
chest. You're a true professional, Van.
Try hitting that enemy with the quick arm!
Beginning combat.
Awakening confirmed! Time to bring on the pain!
Show us you're really capable of
Well, there we go, Machan, yes! Hell yeah!
Kill him with hold.
That one is weak to physical attacks. Time to show him who's boss. Charge attack, good to go!
Blaze, Arusha that looks like a nice chest.
Whoa, go to palms. Something's there. Looking carefully, I can see some faint lights moving around. It's probably a monster with stealth capabilities. Let's try and cover them with the short surge. That, or we could just use Zog and pummel them to death. And this is really be damned. Let's do a short search.
I'm getting a reading. You should investigate.
Oh, ran away.
Give me
Let's get this party started, motherfucker! Okay, yeah, ooh. Don't even think about it, just go! Activating skill!
Raging Buster!
Critical hit! Looks like that one hurt! Woo! On you, kid! Alright, yes, I know how to do a lot of work. Gotcha. Get your ass in there! Oh, you little fairy!
Flames within. Destroy!
Let's see how much you improved. Ines is fully boosted. They're in trouble now.
Pierce! Here goes.
Activating skill.
It's for the best!
You okay, Ines? Back us up, level! Activating skill! Aaron, time to do some work! Dude, Aaron! Show us that strength of a Kruger warrior! Yeah, I got one. I almost ran away.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
Someone's fired up, huh, Fairy?
Rare chest spotted! Now let's go claim that
Let's take this round.
First skill, ready to go!
Kill him with pull.
Enemy down! Time to move in, boss!
Not done yet.
First guys, call the ready! Now! Time to deploy sharks! Let's do this activating skill!
Understood.
Nice one, boss, and you're in the zone now! Oh, and this little gadget looks familiar. It has an orbital lock on it, if I remember right. Narrow field should be able to help us unlock it, right? Yes. However, the security of the lock appears to be better than previous ones. Right, for this boss in particular, it seems like only Theo can open it. For now, we may as well take what we can get. Agreed. Been a while since we've done this, guys. It has. Alright, so I'm assuming this is going to be the same as last time. We're doing pretty good at this stuff, guys. Theo or Mary doesn't matter. Alright, yes. Why not do this? Let's go. It's been a hot second.
Analyzing code. Security cleared.
I like the music. First one's always gonna be simple, guys, so I'm not too worried about it.
Analyzing code. Security cleared. Mission accomplished.
Telling you guys, I need to get those, I need to get my Orminus opened up. I need those slots. Once I get them shore skills, guys, it's over with. Don't really matter right now, though, just use Awakening.
Okay, let's take a quick pit stop.
Oh, hello, Beastie. That one does look kind of dangerous. Careful!
Watch it. That one's big.
High. Be ready. Time to pull out all the stops. Activating steel.
Here goes.
Hey, trains, coming to the station.
Brace yourself.
And alive!
Oh shit! Two stars will be destroyed.
Allow me to help. Blossom for me. Holy bloom! Thank you.
I'll take that.
Put on a show, kid! Full boost! Time to blaze forward, kid! Activating show skill!
Burn in hell! Kill up barrage! Here goes!
Activating skill.
Feast your eyes. On me.
It's close! Oh yeah, Barry! You're a supercharged guy!
Flames, give us strength. Here goes.
Activating flow!
Flames within. Destroy.
Time to nut up or shut up!
Activating skill.
Have some of this!
And
You got
yes!
this, Agnes!
Initializing drive.
Show no mercy, babe!
You're tough! At your
Time to shake it back, man! Activating skill! Critical hit! Looks like that one hurt!
Yeah! Go for it! Pardon me. That'll
Show us that Kruger spirit, Barry!
Fierce Guardian Blade. Slice them up!
Kick their ass, Aaron! Full boost! Time to blaze more, kid!
Not done yet!
Activating show skill!
Have some of this! Here goes!
Balls in your court!
Out with the bang! Sword for me! Phoenix Dance!
Oh, yeah! Boost guy's living destroyed! Full boost! And now you're ready to go, boss! Activating skill!
Raging Buster! One more!
Activating skill!
Take that!
Here to help.
Alright, schoolgirl, you're up!
It's up to you now.
I've got
At
this.
your service.
Full boost acknowledged! Let's go!
Initiating
At
drive.
your service.
Activating short skill!
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
Huh? Cipher call? Hey, isn't that the guild's number? Alright, I'm glad I was able to get a hold of you! Oh, it's that guild receptionist guy. Not else I get a call from you. What's up? Something happened? Yes, actually, a pressing matter has arisen and Zen and Fear are no longer here to deal with it. Sum it up, I was on the phone with Officer Regina a moment ago. Something concerning happened. Concerning how? Oh yeah, weren't they on their way to the city's outskirts? Yes, they were traveling the areas surrounding the capital in such a mess to do away with. One moment I was talking with Officer as they had crossed off the last place on the list, and the next the call suddenly dropped. Then tried to reach Regina's number, but to no avail. Gotcha, and I'm guessing pulling Zen and Quasel away from whatever they're doing is off the table. You'd be correct, Archon. I have a bow tied up at the moment, unfortunately. Be that as it may, it sounds as though you may be caught up in your own work. One of them will surely be back in time, so... Not so fast. You actually called out a good time. We just hit a good stopping point. I'm gonna do this for you, but fair warning, my rates aren't cheap, in case you didn't remember. Oh, I haven't forgotten ya, worry not. You have not only my gratitude, but a worth it for a king, so to speak. As I recall, that we're near the western outskirts of the capital, where the highway meets the Liberal River. Beg you good luck. I really hope Albus and Regina are okay. Normally I wouldn't stress they're pretty tough, but yeah, so we're going by car, right? Yep, once we're ready, we'll hop in my pickup truck and head over to the western outskirts, y'all. Ooh, wait a minute. We can't go this way, alright? Make sure. After a quick stop at the office, Van's group piloted his truck and drove along the expressway to the western outskirts of the capital. I really do like that pickup truck, guys. I do. Classic van!
so cool! I can even see Treon Tower from here!
Chill out, small fry. It's just a bit of greenery. Though I guess it is a pretty okay view, now that I look at it.
It does look pretty good.
Seeing it all from here definitely puts into perspective how massive Edith is. It has a population of around 850,000 people, correct?
I wouldn't know.
Yes, that's right. Supposedly, it's grown by about 80,000 in the last few years or so.
I hear they're looking to expand some of the districts, so it might look pretty different in the near future.
Well, let's save the chit-chat for later, guys. Seems they haven't left the area, at least. It's one of the guild's land carriers. Doesn't look like it's broken down or anything. I don't see Albus or Regina anywhere. Where could they be? Katra? Are you experiencing some sort of overwave interference? Affirmative. However, a different noise made at a near physical level. Yet Hazel said the car randomly dropped. Yeah, something stinks him off this whole thing. No doubt about it. Huh? What are those sounds? Swords clanging in Ouroboros. It's coming from the other side of that hill. Well, that's where they're at. Guess it's just playing house. It doesn't sound like they're getting wrecked up or anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're in any danger. Still. Well, if you come all this way, might as well pop in and check on them. Let's make our way across, finish up this gig. Right. I need your help too, Zeros. Alright, let's go.
Roger!
See what you got, Katra.
Yeah!
Those guys ready to go!
You have my full support.
Woo! Yeah, what the Dude, spin it!
Yeah! There! Take that!
Charge attack is cool!
Yeah! There!
Sorry, Katra, I got you here. There it is! Mess it up, Katra! Let's not lose this chance!
Yeah! Slow ass!
Get stronger every day! Ooh, supercharged, eh? Very alert as a fear edge, okay? That enemy's really weak. Take him down, Katra!
Engaging enemy! Yeah! Ready to rumble! Shoot through! Yeah! Take that!
Those guys ready to go! Don't forget about the charge attack, Katra! Alright, activating swords! Counting on you, Katra!
Locking on! Fire! Aaron!
Alright. Katra's coming to floor down! Time for us to get supercharged, boss man! Activating skill!
Take this! Take it
All
off!
you, little fairy!
Got you covered!
Here's Guardian Blade! Slice him up!
Got eyes on Rochester ahead!
I know to get yourself, Fairy.
The hell? I'm not the only one thinking the fodder's way stronger than usual, right? Okay,
Time to get supercharged, Katra!
Gotcha!
Here!
Nice backup, Rosette.
Good. Yeah! Hopefully I got some
Watch
nice
yourself
data.
for multiple threats to track it!
Enemy mob. Wanna clear him out?
I hate these enemies! Hitting it!
Take that! Take that!
Not an easy ride. Ready to go!
Take that!
Don't forget about the charge attack, Katra!
Shoot through! Take that! Take that! There! Take that!
Charge attack is full!
Take that!
Don't forget about nice job, Katra! They're stunned!
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
Sharper than a knife.
Enemy's really weak. Take him down, Contra. First eyes, ready to go. Get in the base. Nice job, Contra. Going short. All right, Contra, let's go.
Optical cannon!
Go get him, Mr. Boy.
I'm out.
Leave this to me.
Now!
Give him hell, Fang.
Now! Come on! Understood.
That one is a strong one now. What's the calculations with that? Enemy stunned. Executing short field. You're all clear for a short boost.
Accelerator.
Critical hit confirmed.
Mr. Archive.
You got it.
Some of us how did you all result? Let's do this. Now's your chance for a short boost. Good move, Contra. Full boost acknowledged. Let's go. Activating short skill.
On fire!
Oh yeah! Way to go, Contra. Activating short skill.
Down. Exousia ray!
Getting stronger every day, Contra. All parameters increased. Charge attack ready. Don't forget about the charge attackers, beginning mission. You're all limiter released. You're good to go, Zach. Activating short skill.
Prepare yourself.
Looks like that one hurt. Brilliant execution as always, Zach. Multiple enemies sighted. Time to give them a sweet taste of death, Zach. Charged up and ready to go. Don't forget about the charge attackers, Deploying shorts.
Watch out.
Show them your limiter released. You're good to go, Zach. Activating short skill. Brilliant execution as always, Zach.
Here I go.
Activating short skill.
Prepare yourself.
Your move, Fang.
You're trapped.
Focus up, Contra.
Wings? Drag them out!
Time to shake your neck, Fang. Activating skill. Critical hit. Looks like that one hurt. Executing short field. Limiter released. You're good to go,
Prepare
Zach.
yourself. Here I go.
Activating short skill.
Prepare yourself.
Think it through, Fang. You can win this.
You're trapped.
Nice one, Fang.
I detect treasure.
Let's do search. That one felt pretty good.
Nice hustle, Fairy.
I'm curious to see how well I'll perform.
Okay, let's see what we can catch.
Well,
Ooh, it goes up with the dumplings. Okay.
and cast.
So you reset.
A bite.
Got it.
Let's see.
First
I'm
try.
happy to report I
Let's
caught.
go! Skygill. Caught by the one and only Rosette. Just gotta be cautious, guys. Whenever y'all see water, you know we gotta do that fishing. That one is a strong one. What's the calculations, Rosette? Charge attack ready. Enemy stunned. Beginning mission. Charges complete. Limiter released. You're good to go, Rosette.
Prepare yourself.
Critical hit confirmed. Some I'll get you all, Rosette.
I'm getting a
We
reading.
got more bombs. Suggesting physical attacks against that one.
Boost shade power maximum.
You're down. Deploying shorts. Show us limiter release. You're good to go, Rosette. Activating short skill.
Here I go.
Activating short skill.
Here's a little more.
Mr.
Time for us to get supercharged, boss man. Activating skill.
Chew on this! Open!
Woo!
Come on!
Nice. Man. Level up all day. Okay. Multiple enemy sighted. Beginning mission.
Watch out.
Limiter release. You're good to go, Rosette.
Get another.
Do it again. Activating short skill.
You cannot run. Fire! Over here. Over here.
Make them counters. Let's do this. Activating steel.
Bringing down the pain!
Don't be afraid, Katya. We got your back.
Activating skill.
Optical cannon.
Oh yeah! Way to go, Katya. Oh, you little fairy.
If you would, target locked. You're trapped.
Show you no mercy.
Activating skill.
Easy target. There we go.
My chance!
Time to shake your neck, man. No boost, and now you're ready to go,
Bringing
boss.
down the pain!
Critical hit. Looks like that one hurt. That one is a strong one. What's your calculations, Rosette?
Mr. Alpha.
Charge attack ready. Turn up the stick. Deploying shorts.
Have some more!
Time to awaken the beast.
Here I go.
Nice one, baby. Back us up, man. Activating skill.
Here goes! Nice! That went great!
You kick butt, man.
Awakening confirmed. Time to bring on the pain. First dash, charge you ready.
Combat over. Processing data.
Search time.
Deploying sharks. Pain trains coming to the station.
Vandalize! Ray!
Oh shit! Boost God's remnant destroyed.
Something's there.
Gotcha! Level up! Let's get this party started, motherfucker! Activating skill!
I'll dice you up!
She ran away. Watch yourself, motherfucker! That one hit kinda hard.
Activating skill.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, Katya, let's go. What you thinking about, Katya?
Target all around.
Come on, Katya, we're all here for you, so get moving.
Easy target.
Show no mercy, Faye. Think this through. You can win this, Faye. you okay, man? Activating skill.
I'll dice you up.
Result, you're up.
Activating skill.
Got your number.
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Getting sharper.
Dude, hold on, man.
Let's do a search.
Deploying shards. Activating skill.
I'll dice you up. It's all
Think
you,
about
Reset.
Maribel, was that? Limited release. You're good to go, was that?
Get another.
Activating shard skill.
Target locked.
Let's see how strong you are, kid.
Have some more.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice
I bet I
data.
can catch
You
a
get
big
some
one
real
here.
tail catcher.
Think so, Fairy?
Let's go.
See if there's anything new, though. Oh, there is. All right, Fairy, let's see what you got.
Come on. Now.
And you get a new one on your first try.
That's a big
All right,
catch.
Fairy, we already got that one. Again.
Come on. Now.
Woo! We got it! All right, Fairy got the biggest one.
Initiating search.
Let's go.
All right, that's probably all the
Initiating
questions I need
search.
here. So I'm glad I am checking multiple times just to make sure.
Beginning search.
You never know.
Understood.
Here goes.
Presence.
Awakening confirmed. Time to bring on the pain.
Beginning combat. I do hope
Multiple
everyone is
threat
well.
signs of a hand.
Forget about your charges now.
First skill, ready to go.
I ain't letting up.
First guys, charge ready.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Charge down, here to go. That one is weak to physical attacks. Time to show him the boss. First skill, ready to go.
One more.
That one looks like it's raring to go. Out for a big one. Damn it! They caught us off guard. Counting on you, man. Almost, and now you're ready to go, boss.
Chew on this. Open. Come on.
You're down. Now's the chance.
One more.
Activating skill.
Bringing down the pain. Let's clinch it.
Nice one, boss. And you're in the zone off. That one looks like it's raring to go. First guys, charge you ready. Let's get this party started, motherfucker. Now's your boost, and now you're ready to go, boss. Activating skill.
Follow up.
Nice one, boss, and you're in the zone off.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Take it
It's
off.
clever time, Fairy.
Here we go.
That
Now's your chance, Rosette.
Target locked.
Ooh, a treasure chest. Battle complete. We did exemplary work.
You're a model employee, Reset.
First skill, ready to go. Enemy down. Time to go, boss. Activating skill.
That went great.
You did great, Van.
Awakening confirmed! Time to bring on the pain! First dash, charge your ready!
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
First skill, ready to go! Charge attack,
Good work. Still in one piece?
rare chest spotted! And let's go!
I detect
Take that
treasure.
That one looks like it's rare to go! Time to look it up! First dash, charge your ready! Go to switch! Bitch ass! Time to pull out all the stops! Activating skill!
Let's clinch!
Nice one, boss! You're in the zone now! Bring down the hammer, Tatcha!
These figures.
Damn it. Is that them?
It sounds like they're struggling.
Yeah, let's move.
Do it.
That's better.
Elvis!
Gah. How did this thing manage to get the upper hand? I'll draw the big guy's attention, leaving our 10 o'clock clear. That'll give you a window to escape.
What? No, I'm not gonna leave you, Elvis!
Sorry, but I'm pulling the B rank card and saying that's in order. Don't worry, I'll find my way out of this, one way or another. But just in case, I need you to get to someplace clear of the interference and call for backup. I'm counting on you, Regina.
Understood.
Someone call for pest control?
It's Arkwright Solutions?
What are you doing here?
Hazel asked us to come check on you. We can take over from here.
Come over to the rear line and leave the rest to us.
Okay, but I'll still be providing support from there.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I appreciate the backup. Don't drop your guard, though. Something's strange with this monster.
Thanks for the heads up. Nice to finally be fighting side by side for once. Let's do this, Elvis.
1 large and 7 medium-sized targets. Ready to engage.
Careful! The enemy threat level is high! Be ready!
You'll pay for that!
Hey, trains! Coming to the station!
Vandalize! Ray!
Oh shit! Boost dodge limit destroyed! Alright, Katya, let's go! Alright, contaminated opponent. Enemies affected with the mysterious contamination have vast amounts of HP. They will also recover HP every turn. Enemies are both how durable and difficult to handle. One of Paradise taking them down first. Yeah, I think Van took out most of the super side enemies.
Looks like this will be a tough fight.
We can't let our guards down. When it's our lineup, I know we can do it.
All right, and show us what you're made of, Mr. B-Rank.
I'm going!
What happened, Rosette? We gotta take this chance!
If you would. Activating. Mystic Vision! Accessing. Initialize!
Time to awaken the beast!
Flames, give us strength!
Shoot through!
Death box warnings! Calculate the best path and then strike!
Got you covered.
Show us that strength of a Kruger warrior!
You're trapped!
Alright, Child Prodigy, you're up!
Initiating drop.
Counting on you, man! Activating skill!
Chew on this! Open hammer!
You're up, Miss Twinings!
Activating skill.
Target locked! Yeah!
Got you covered.
Prepare yourself!
Oh, you little fairy!
Ball from your court.
Fierce Guardian Blade! Slice them up!
Now's your chance, Rosette! Limiter released! You're good to go, Rosette!
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Get another!
Activating skill.
Full power!
Watch closely. Accelerating!
It's over!
Infinity Seeker!
Boost dodge expansion confirmed! Alright, Contra, let's go! Full boost acknowledged! Let's go! Activating Shark Skill!
Optical cannon! That's not all!
Triggering shark scan.
My sincere thanks.
You got this, Contra! Go! Go!
Let's go, Zeros! Take off! Do it, Theo! Dunamis! Driver!
Boost dodge limit expanded! Nice job, Contra! Activating Skill!
I'll dice you up!
Go ahead! Looks like that one hurt!
Prepare yourself!
Show us how a pro does it, Rosette!
Activating skill.
Prepare yourself!
Your move, Faye!
I'll support you. Here I go.
Time to pull out all the stops!
Got you covered.
Target locked!
Mic us up, man! Activating Skill!
Raging Buster!
Don't be afraid, Contra! We got your back!
Activating skill.
Rain down! Exousia Ray!
It's your move, Rosette!
Activating
Here
skill.
we go! Let's call it up!
You cannot run!
Oh, you little fairy!
Here goes!
Time for a full KO!
The end of the line! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Boost dodge limit expanded! Amazing, Barry! Time to pull out all the stops! Full boost! And now you're ready to go, boss! Activating Skill!
Take that! One more!
Hey, trains! Coming to the
I ain't
station!
showing any mercy! You're getting the full course! Azure Sunray! Oh shit!
Boost dodge limit destroyed! All parameters increased! Contra, level up!
That...
That thing sure gave us a run for our Mira.
Elvis!
Whoa, Regina?
What were you even thinking? I never asked you to sacrifice yourself for me. You were just so infuriating. That's it. I'm gonna get that B rank promotion, and then you'll never be able to try anything like that again.
Regina.
Yo, we got a love scroll on our hands, guys. Quick, someone grab some popcorn. Oh, they're acting all lovey-dovey. This is so cute. This isn't what it looks. Hey, stop staring at us like that. Carry on, my dude. Just pretend like we're not even here. Well, we're glad to see you're all right. I have to wonder why a monster that strong would be roaming around so close to the capital. Call from Hazel? But we couldn't get through to him at all just a minute ago. Finally went through. I'm relieved to see you're unharmed. I assume Mark Ride is the proper thing for that. That's right. Sorry to worry you like that, Hazel. We didn't do that much, honestly. That being said, we should probably talk about this in a little more depth concerning what happened. Definitely. There's something strange about that monster, and the same can be said of those unstable overweights. So you guys noticed that too, huh? We're trying to get to the bottom of those network disturbances for us out here, and that's where we're ambushed. Understood. In any event, Zan and Fish should be returning shortly. If it would be too much trouble, could you come by the guild soon? After driving back to Edith with the two braces in tow, Van's group stopped briefly by the office to drop off Van's pickup truck. They then hopped into another vehicle the guild said to pick them up, and together they made their way to the Edith Guild branch. At least they gave us a ride, though. I appreciate it. I'll walk my ass all the way back. Said this monster was different somehow from normal ones, right? And you're sure about this? Positive. It wasn't all like the cryptids or even the devils that appeared during that pandemonium incident. From a glance, the male looked like any old creepy crawly, but I swear that wasn't the case. I can back him up on that. That hooking beast and its merry band were a cut above the usual ones we deal with. There was also something off with the fodder along the way. Right, I sensed that too. It was like their auras had this roughness to them. I don't really know how else to put it. I think that's an apt descriptor. There was certainly an obstinate quality to them. Yeah, but it's like they were unkillable. Just had to put a little more oomph behind our swings. Xanfi? What is it? Do you know something about this? Well, to say we know something would be a stretch, given that we never ran any monsters like that ourselves. But we have gotten similar reports from other guild branches outside Calvert. Wait, really? Guess this was an isolated incident then. Fortunately not. The number of reports on the matter is still low at present. However, so we were simply told to keep an eye out. That being said, we certainly weren't expecting to find any beasts of that nature in the Republic, let alone on the outskirts of our very city. Those reports wouldn't happen to have made mention about instances of communication interferences, would they? Yeah, they did. Someone described how their comm devices went on the fritz, but they didn't have any details on why. And I've got no clue how it all connects back to those strange monsters. Hate to drop another thing on your plate, Arkride, but would you mind going over all this with us again this afternoon? Only ask because Elaine's still out working a special case, and like all of us shall we learn, her included. Wait, a special case? Oh, you mean that thing. But what does that have to do with what we're dealing with right now? Okay, you got yourself a deal. Be means to get in touch with Elaine anyway. How's about we meet up around 1 p.m.? Works for me. And let's do it at your office. I'm sure you'll see enough of this place for one day. I'd like to tag along, but I really need to get on that other assignment I mentioned before. Take care out there, you guys, and pass that along to Elaine when you see her. We've also got a few more things on our to-do list, so we'll be heading out. And, thank you for earlier. I know Hayes already paid you, but don't think I will be returning the favor myself. This is one debt I don't want hanging over me. And just when I thought, aw, he's being nice. Anyway, thanks again for coming to our rescue, everyone. Not at all. I'm sure you would have done the same for us. Well then, I suppose we'll see you after lunch. Good luck with your super special assignment, Fee. Thanks, Fairy, and good luck with your own 4SPG work. Ooh. So there are strange monsters prowling around, huh? Well, this story certainly took an interesting turn. Say that again, I kinda doubt it has anything to do with that space program. Oh yeah, anyone else curious about what Clara's gonna tell us later? I am. Personally, I'm curious if it'll be related to some of the things we heard about this morning. Very well might. Although, as just a reminder, they were somewhat concerning. I guess that means Van intuition was right on the mirror again. Van? Is something the matter? Nah, I just had a thought. Y'all remember how we planned to skip out a bunch of the districts during our morning and afternoon shifts? Well, I was thinking about adding a few places to the list. A couple of districts that are outside our usual route. Oh yeah? Do we not cover most of the capital on the regular already? We even visit the Blacklight district on occasion. We were planning to check out the Grand Circuit this afternoon too. Should only leave. Ah, I get it now. So that's where you want to go. Are you wanting to visit the area near my house? Ah, I see. I'm assuming you wish to add the 10th and 11th districts to our itinerary then. Yeah, LeBaire and Chardon. Ooh, I've never been there before, guys. Former is a residential area on the hill to the northwest, and the latter is a bustling entertainment district with movie theaters and a casino. For one reason or another, there usually aren't many 4SPGs to find in either of those spots. That being said, I just can't shake the feeling that something smells off. It's times like these where I find tackling things from a different angle is the best way forward. Oh yes, that's very much an approach we researchers often take. Sounds good to me. You never hear me complain about taking a trip to Chardon. Yeah, because you practically live there. So, how should we proceed? We do have our meeting with Zen and Elaine at 1 p.m. I doubt we'll have time to visit both before then. Yeah, Chardon's always packed during the day, and that's doubly true at nighttime. I say we make that our last stop during our afternoon shift. In that case, we should make our way over to the Liver District once we finish our business here. I would also suggest contacting Mr. Zeman and asking if he wishes to join us. Alright. See, it's the Liver District will advance the main story. Gotcha. Alright, well, I mean, guys, we did just about everything.
Let's get going.
But let's see if Master Beargar wants to join us. Beargar, are you up to joining me a little bit? Let's do it in the party, man. Alright. So everybody still locked up or what? Alright, with that, I guess I'm still locked to everybody else, so... Got him in there, though. Alright, Rosette, you cool chilling out here? There truly is something comfortable about working in this office. Even after only a few days away, and simply being here elicits a sense of nostalgia. You can definitely get where you're coming from. Archibald Solutions is a cozy place. So much for the gritty hardboiled life. This is supposed to be a shady operation. Well, it is that particular incongruity that allows me to make such strides in my duty as an own-level concierge. But I digress. To take care of heading out, everyone. Alright, guys, let's save the game here. We get moving to the next district. Yep, let's go. Van's group headed to the nearest subway station and made their way towards Lavera in the northwest part of the capital. Ooh, I like the subway! Let's go! all the way on the other side of the city. Still see the tower.
Wow. So this is the Leva District.
It's peaceful.
What I wouldn't give to live in an upscale place like this.
Indeed. It's the very picture of elegance. Yet the pleasant atmosphere and greenery gives it a tranquil quality as well.
This place is so pretty and nice. It makes total sense that Agnes grew up here. Aw. I'm really glad to hear you all like it.
I've dropped by here a handful of times at night, you know, just to do a little smashing and swiping in the homes of corrupt politicians.
Hey, Judith, when'd you get here?
But it's just now hitting me how nice this district is. Maybe I really should buy one of the homes here.
Well, you certainly wouldn't be wanting for comfort, I suppose.
Bet even the ritziest house on the market would be chump change for you. Oh, wait, when the hell did you sneak back into the group?
What does that matter? My event wrapped, so I figured I'd join back up with you.
How'd you know who was coming here?
Okay, someone catch me up to speed. You guys ran into something over in the city's outskirts, right?
I'll tell you about it later. Maybe.
Maybe? Come on, guys. I don't want to be the only one out of the loop here.
In any event, shall we set about finding the nearest bulletin board?
Yeah, this area is pretty safe, so with any luck, we should be able to wrap this up quick.
Alright, let's go. Do they even have any 4 SPGs here? Now, if I'm remembering right, the bulletin board is... over there. Okay, so here's the plan, and we'll finish our work here and maybe check out a few shops in the chapel. After that, we can meet up over at the cafe or back at Montmartre to grab some lunch. Actually, about that, I had a suggestion. Given everything that's happened this morning, and since we're all here, how about we stop by my house for tea? We'll see which a good stopping point. I'll be more than happy to make you all lunch too. Well, we have so many leftover ingredients that are just begging to be used. Really? You mean it? You say your house, but it's also the president's, right? Won't there be security guards watching the place while he's away? Probably, yeah, but they know my situation, so I don't think they'll have any problems with me inviting you over. So, what do you think then? Sure, why not? As long as they don't mind, I'm game. Might even be able to unwind this time. First visit was hella tense with your dad around. Yeah, I'll bet. I'd say that guy knows how to command a room would be an understatement. Seems our course is set then. Let's head to Miss Claudel's residence as we complete the remainder of our day's work. Alright, so we got Judith. So let's put her in the party, guys. Alright, so let's see what Judith is working with. Alright, damn, Judith! All these outfits! Alright, so we got a road outfit. Alright, ooh, we get her with the long hair! Hey! Alright, so we got the towel on, obviously. Okay, you got more than one. Okay, Judith, you like showing your body, I get it. You got a whole lot of sexy outfits. Ooh, the golden blood suits! Hey! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I might use that golden blood suit. I just don't like Judith in bright colors. That's, I mean, we used this last time. It's okay, but I kind of want to use the golden blood suit, though. I give her them glasses. I don't know, though. And I'm definitely not changing the bright colored hair. That's kind of her thing. Alright, let's take a minute to equip Judith, and then we'll get moving here. Alright, Judith is good to go.
Come on.
Alright, Farrah, you got point. Oh, I see. How interesting. Nope, I don't get any of this at all. I wanted to try looking all smart and scholarly by reading the paper, but wow, this is all flying way over my head. Though what I'm piecing together is that traveling to space is no mean feat, and that Major Amelia is like super cool. Oh, and another observation, you have to have a little mirror to throw around to get this thing off the ground, sweetie. That Roy is a real go-getter, let me tell ya. I always knew there was something special about that guy, but wow, I never thought he could pull something like this out of his ass. What are you looking at? Freaking mutts. Aww, doggies. There are quite a few dog owners in this district. I wonder how Alfonso is doing. I'll have to see him again soon. And yes, now I know why I don't like you that much.
This cafe seems nice and cozy. I imagine it'd be a good place to get remote work done.
Albert and Odette do come here to study from time to time.
Really?
Okay, but what I want to know is, what kind of specialty sweets can I get here?
Man. Hello! Would you like to try a new Millie Philly? You'll find our special lemon cream pear is perfect with this unique texture, and also... anyway, please give it a try. You won't be sorry, because there's no better sweets in all the world than the ones Auntie makes. Aw, that's so sweet of you to say, Estelle. Wait, what did you just call me? Auntie? Sorry, just a slip of the tongue, Auntie Clarice. I meant Clarice. Right, sure you did. Anyway, we'll have to have a talk about this later. A long talk. Poor Estelle. But he said the S word in front of Van. That was an A+ sales pitch, kid. Hats off to you, for real. Even at your age, you really know your sweets. I'll be adding you to the promising dessert living up and comers list. You a sweets enthusiast too, mister? Can I shake your hand? Well, I think Van may have found a new best friend. Sweets Junkie Sr. found his long-lost son, Sweets Junkie Jr. Isn't that nice? Having like-minded individuals to bond with is important for everyone. I'm happy for you, Mr. Archive. Or are you guys looking at me like proud parents? Stop that. And yes, welcome. Are you home for a spell? Would you like to grab a bite? You never got the chance to try out my newest summer confection, did you? No, I haven't yet, and I feel bad about it, for the record. Also, wow, I don't think I've ever seen you walk around with so many people in tow. If you like, I can show you around Cafe La Province, hidden gem among hidden gems known for its creative sweets. Everyone raves about it, seasonal. And there he goes. Well, seems the reputation precedes us. We also have some herb tea that's pretty delicious, if I do say so myself. Feel free to relax, take a load off, you guys.
What can I get for you?
Whoa! You make pizza here too? Thank you. Ooh, and you got some Edo Milafili.
Thanks a bunch.
I appreciate it. Come back to your shop again. Hey! Watch where you driving, motherfucker! Almost ran your boy over. Oh, hey, you're the officer that's always patrolling this area. Hard at work, huh? That's right. I hope you're having a good morning, folks. So, has anything caught your eye around here? Well, there's that fact that it's burning hot like every other day. Fighting off sunburns has been a struggle, let me tell ya. Oh, what else? Oh, sometimes my dog starts barking like mad in the middle of the damn night. Woof, that's tough. I hope it's not because there is some suspicious person roaming about. It probably is. What the hell?
Whoa, check this out, guys.
What's
You
up?
can see the whole town and Treon Tower from
I can, little fairy!
This spot is one of the hallmarks of Leva. Viewing the sunrise from here always takes my breath away.
That sounds lovely.
Well,
I'd like to have the chance to see that myself.
Yeah, it does. It's a pretty good view, guys. Ah, gorgeous sunshine, a rustling breeze. Even the townscape beneath us is as radiant as the heavens themselves. Take a gander, Charlotte. This world is filled bursting with beautiful. Philip, go find yourself a job already. You're an adult, so start behaving like one. My young father keep themselves pretty occupied with their work. Why can't you take after them, huh? Living a lifestyle so debauched and speaking only in empty rhetoric is hardly becoming of a man your age, nor is it good for you on the whole. You're too kind, dear sister. Why, you even made sure to cut off my escape route. Alas, I admit defeat. As you have bested me in this round of verbal jousting, I shall offer you my time and presence for the remainder of the day, and offer rejected. My faith in you and your prospects diminishes every time you open your damn mouth. Are these two people siblings? They certainly have a unique repertoire. That's one way of putting it. I don't know all the details. I do know that Philip is the family heir, but he's quite the free spirit to boot. Sister's got a sharp tongue by the looks of it. Does serve their own bad turns, per se. Mom has been completely insufferable lately. She's always criticizing me for my table manners and the like. It's just lecture after lecture with her, I swear. This all started happening at the start of the year, too. She wasn't like this before. I'd rather do anything than go home right now. So yeah, rich people neighborhood, obviously y'all gotta act all civil. Yeah, they ain't my kind of neighborhood anymore. Nope. Oh, it's with you! So sorry, you two. I know how much work you put in after hearing you got the job, but try not to let this get you down. When it comes to putting your noses to the grindstone and outshine everyone else, trust me. As long as you don't give up, I'm sure you'll have another chance. Thanks for the encouragement. You're right. Sitting around moping isn't like us at all. We've hit every possible snag in the road there is, and look at us, we're still here. With you is our name, never give up is our game. True, but this time it's different, Sailor. Not sure putting in more effort and a passion is gonna change anything. I mean, think about it. That opportunity was ours, and it just went up in smoke. All because our agency changed their minds. Who knows if we'll get another chance like that ever again. Lula? That's not... Guys, look! Check out all these local event ads. There are charity flyers too. I suppose that's par of the course for viewers like this. Yes, that's true. It might also have to do with the chapel being nearby. Anyway, not that we find any here, but I don't spot any forest refugees on the front side. I mean, yeah, that's no surprise. If there are any, they'd be on the back. And we got Bupkis. This size clean as a damn spring breeze. Was afraid of that. It's been a hot minute since I had a quest here. I think the last time was... What's your spot, Ben? Hey, what's that? It's a little scrap of paper. Looks like it was turned off. Perhaps a request or something of the sort was placed there and then removed sometime later? Yeah, probably. And it must have happened pretty recently, too. There's not even a speck of dirt on it, and I don't see any sign of it being rained on either. There was a huge downpour this past weekend, and the board would have been soaking wet. Ah, yes, I see what you mean, Van. It did rain quite a bit then, as I recall. Which means it could have only been posted for 3 or 4 days at most before it was removed. Right, so let's put our thinking caps on, y'all. Use a little creative deduction, and this guy paper was most likely part of. No! Don't give me an option! I don't know! Bro, that's another option, my guy! Prank by mischievous kids? Probably not, no. A code for some criminal activity, most likely. A Forest PG that was posted then taken down. Well, no shit! Yes, it's a Forest PG that was obviously there and then taken down. No shit! So that's a trap. A prop for a riddle game. Oh! So is the f***ing Quiz King here? Oh, I don't want to be too hasty, guys. Remember, guys, this does determine my S rank, okay? Remember, Fairy got me in the last f***ing game, man. Don't try to have that happen again. Man, bro, Van, you're killing me. Okay, it's for sure not the first one. And it's obvious. It is a Forest PG that was posted. That's obvious, though. So it's no shit. It's... Would he put a riddle game here, though? I feel like, no, that's not... Because it was ripped down. Nah, that's definitely not the Quiz King, because why would it be ripped down? Yeah, that's... Okay, it's probably not that one. A code for some criminal... Guys, I don't know! I feel like this is it, because it's like, it's stating the obvious. Yes, it's a Forest PG that was there, and then it took, go with the obvious. A Forest PG that was supposed to be taken down. Yeah, that's my theory too. Picture this, a person needs help with something they can't bring to the police from the guild. They aren't used to dealing with shady types like me, but after hearing rumors about this Forest PG thing, and they go out on a limb and put one up. They wait 2 or 3 days, see no one's responding to it, then give up and tear it down before someone else sees it. Seems like a plausible turn of events, don't you think? You know what? I'm surprised I got that right! You got all that from a tiny scrap of paper, and so did I, Fairy, apparently! Well, he's just saying it's one possibility, but it is a convincing hypothesis nonetheless. I hate it when you make sense, especially when you look so smug about it. Okay, Epstein, how does that tie in everything else? Huh? I must think I know the answer to that. And here I thought you had it all figured out. Silly me. I may not know the details. I think we could be fairly certain something unusual is brewing under the surface. Or at the very least, this makes that conclusion seem that much more likely. Probability's definitely going up. Can't make a definite call yet, but knowing that something fishy might be going on is still a good intel. Doesn't your risk management AI or whatever's logic work in a similar way? Yes, although I'm certainly no expert on the subject. As I understand it, the system aggregates a vast number of risk factors, then calculates a threat level based on that. Perhaps we could borrow a page from their book, take one lead and combine it with others, and the path forward may make itself known. We could consider making that our investigation's opening gambit. Huh, thinking about it in that way just reminds me of that stupid-ass Go Game Again and Satellite plan. So in summary, we just have to keep our eyes peeled and collect data, then the bigger picture will eventually come into focus. Is that correct? Were you able to follow all that, Fairy? I guess it's kind of like when we use multiple artillery observers to spot snipers. They like to move around a bunch, so we have to be super in sync to neutralize them. Oh, that, makes sense. Sometimes I worry we raised this girl all wrong. Obtain piece of what appears to have been a Forest PG. Okay, I got my Forest PG, so guys, that was an obvious trap because every time I see that, I'm like, if it wouldn't be an obvious, but it is obvious. I never know what I should use it.
Oh my.
Man, that was a trick question. Well, if it is a young gun, yes. So these are all your friends of yours, I assume? Yes, that's right. It's good to see you, Mr. Ludens. See, you're still stupid like always. Please don't push yourself too hard, though, okay? I appreciate your concern, little lady. You really are such a thoughtful lady, you know. Been at this for some 80 years now, so this is part of who I am at this point. Get rest if I'm not doing something with my hands, you see? Wait, you're over 80 years old? I didn't even realize it. I'm impressed you haven't gone senile, Grandpa. Careful not to overwork yourself. You may be 1 or 2 steps away from being fit for a nursing home. Anyway, he's the head of the local neighborhood association. He was a politician back in the day. In fact, he was a veteran when my father was just getting his feet wet in the field. Wait, so wouldn't that mean he's pretty important? This is most likely Jim Ludens, a former cabinet minister and Republican Party head. So he's an actual big shot. Aaron, you might want to consider apologizing for that last comment. Yeah, I think you were a bit over the line this time, bud. What? It was just a joke. Jokes are meant to be funny, though. That's all in the past. And now I'm only a simple old-timer trying to clean up. Though that does change the fact that I love the liver edition with all my heart. Hi, Mari, Joel. Are you two playing here? Hi, Anya. Sup? Who are these people you're with? Oh, are they your co-workers, Agnes? Albert's told me some about them too, but what are they like? Details. I need details. I'll tell you more later. Anyway, let me introduce these two to you all. These kids live in our neighborhood. Mary here is Albert's little sister. Oh, you that his little sister! Hey, you got a of a brother! Really now? Yeah, but they're nothing alike. For one, Marie's awful at studying. Studying, schmuddying. All I need to do to win at life is snatch up a man who makes the bit bucks. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think I'm gonna like Albert more than her. Bro, their whole family is cooked! By snatch up, do you mean marrying or kidnapping and extorting? Try not to do anything that'll land you in jail, okay? Alright, that would never happen. I've got all the civil laws memorized, so I can pretty well defend myself in court if need be. Is she joking or... Of course she's not joking, Judith! These children are remarkably sharp. Man, okay, before we go this way, guys, I forgot there was some steps leading down. Did not see what was down this way.
This is the wrong direction.
This is the wrong direction. Oh my god. Hello, audience. Man, Master Vanguard, you got me all tripped out, man. This is the wrong direction. Oh, hello, audience. And who are your... Oh my, baby. Hello, Miss Mylene. You don't have to stare so hard. Oh, forgive me. These are your co-workers, yes? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Master Bearguard. This is the wrong direction. We've been walking this way for the past 45 minutes. Does anybody know where we're going? I don't know. This is the wrong direction. Oh man, I can't believe. I'm sorry, what was you saying? Top of the morning to you all. I'm O'Day's mother. I heard many things about your Oh, you're O'Day's mother! Hey! I see where she gets her good looks from. Like how you left a helping hand with the Aramis Academy Festival. You have my gratitude for looking after my daughter and her friends. Oh, so you're O'Day's. Got it. It was our pleasure seeing as we got to partake in the festivities as well. Yeah, we pitched in here and there, but she and the rest of the students did most of the heavy lifting. Of course, I'm so very proud of them all. Now, you're Mr. Arkrock, correct? You had better take good care of Yes, am I clear? Of course, she's one of my valued employees after all. Well, we got ourselves a certified mama hen here. Thinking your families are close? Definitely. We live nearby and she was friends with my mother too. She could be a little nosy sometimes, but honestly, I'm grateful for that. Hello, sister. Mind if we pop on
It's
in?
not often I come to visit this chapel.
Fun fact, you can go up to the belfry using the ladders upstairs. Anyone want to have a look?
Okay.
Me!
Calm down, Fairy, calm down. Let's talk to the priest first. The Liver Chapel has become a place of calm and comfort for the neighborhood. The morning service is over, but you may take a seat on one of the benches and relax if you so wish. Or if you wish to speak with me, I'd be happy to oblige. I think we're gonna... Oh, it's just a light. I thought that was like some kitties or something like that. It looked like cats from far away. Hello, Sister Lily. Long time no see. Ooh, beautiful. Yes. It's wonderful to see you. Do you have some time to spare? I have a few premium tea cakes on hand. If you like, I could put on some tea and... Did I hear tea cakes? She wasn't talking to you, old fart. Sorry, but I actually have some business to attend to today. Is that so? That's unfortunate. But please do come by again sometime. We're long overdue for a chat. And I would be delighted if you volunteered at one of our church events again. And of course, I'll try and miss time to do just that. Alright, where's this ladder? Oh man, yes. You said there was a ladder? Oh. Oh, little fairy! Excuse me. Now, why did they make that sound? Stop!
Whew, heck of a view, huh? Makes me want to yell at the top of my lungs.
Don't.
Yeah, you can say, "Hello world, I'm a cat burglar with a single brain cell."
Or I could kick you off the side of this belfry.
Alright, hey guys, we can see that. Over there is the west of the desert. Over there you can see the whole goddamn city. You don't know your way around yet, do ya? Jump Mountain is in the north, and the mansion in the south belongs to Fibal. To the west lies the dangerous desert. Across the desert you get to that blasted Kyoto city. Climb the ladder over there to get to the lookout where you can see the whole goddamn city. Okay? I'm tired to see the whole goddamn city. Copy that. Emphasis on the whole goddamn.
Well...
Emphasis on the whole goddamn. Oh man, okay, I'm done. Over there lies dangerous desert. And climb over there, you can see that blasted Kyoto city. Oh man. I ain't gonna lie, I guess all over your city so far.
And this is my house. You haven't been here since the end of last year, right, Van?
Yep.
Yeah, feels like that was ages ago. Wonder where that enthusiastic dog of theirs is lurking.
Oh yeah, Alphonse, however she said it.
Watch out for the cars, okay?
Yeah, mother almost hit my ass earlier. I don't even know how to drive around here, man. Look, today's business has been a colossal pain in the neck. It's stupid. They all took umbrage at the final details of the insurance contract, even though they're filthy, stinking rich. And then you have people who are such sticklers for etiquette and crap. I'm just so done with this gig. I figured taking charge of this area would be easy as pie. Took some me for thinking I could get some expensive contracts signed here. I was dead wrong. Oh, a little shortcut. What is this general store, Bologna?
This is the area's go-to shop for variety goods. They have a wide selection of foodstuffs.
Ugh, I'd kill to have a place like this within walking distance. I'm so jealous!
Bet you are, Judith. Fred's been out to us since yesterday. I've pretty been stressed because of it. We've got a lot of products stored up there, including some luxury goods. Oh, and I've been having some trouble steering my delivery truck. Model number? Huh? Well, I have to look it up. The truck's 6-year-old Etwas. Oil, refill, show me. Okay. Wow, you already identified the problem? That's incredible. She's a bit impersonal and even a little intimidating. She says that she knows her stuff, I guess. Becca's doing on-site repairs now, right? I guess that's why she's all the way out here. Yes, she appears to be nervous, but I do hope it all goes well.
What would you like?
What you got? Ooh!
Come again.
Alright. Alright, so guys, before I forget, let's do some of these items up. So we got a cookbook with tips on making balabase. And then we got herbal teas. And we got pizza. Alright, Borders half beef.
Whew, I'm stuffed. Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
That was yummy.
Ooh, rank 1 and get them stats.
I can't take another bite.
Yes, you can.
Quite the feast.
Chocolate cigarette, that's Van.
Love me a sugar rush.
That you do. Alright, pizza, let's give that to Aaron.
That was pretty filling.
I'm full.
That was amazing. Thank you. That was very well made.
I'm full.
I can't take another bite.
Uncle Alcatra, you're the best one.
I'm full.
That was pretty filling.
Ooh, pass out.
Quite the feast.
I can't take another bite.
Got my berry.
That was yummy.
Another.
That was yummy.
Alright, these count too, right? This is the whole reason why I gotta buy all this stuff up. Okay, I'm gonna use one of those. Alright, so that was enough to get me to rank 7. And I like it, I like it. Look at the little butterflies.
Gift from above, perhaps.
Yeah, that's kind of an odd spot to put it. Woo! Hey, Bangor, where's the Bangor! Bro, what's going on? That took off! I'm like, damn, is this like FS7 Rebirth or what? Ange, right? We'll be working together on a request today. Understood, Gray. But first, I have a question. I heard you were promoted to senior bracer in only half a year's time. So tell me, how did you manage that? I gotta know. I want to become a senior bracer as soon as humanly possible. Alright, that was on take-in, but hold on there for a sec. Let's just relax. Why do you want to fast track it? There's nothing wrong with taking things slow. Wait. You just asked my question. Oh, that's how you want to play it, Buster. Fine, I'll just have to pass through all of my own then. Okay, great. Just had to be paired with an oddball. Oh man, today's gonna be a good day.
This neighborhood's so calm compared to the rest of the city.
It is.
Right? I think that's part of why so many people in the government live here.
Doesn't seem like there's much else to see. Let's turn back.
Okay. Alright, I think we can call it here. I'm getting a real unusual whiff of something from all this, and put on that scrap of paper. If you're ready, are we good to head to my house now? Just a heads up, I can't do much more than make sandwiches for everyone. Oh, that's more than enough, Agnes. Thank you very much. You guys are gonna love Agnes' sandwiches. She gave me one the other day, and it was so good! If you like, I'll be happy to help prepare the tea and coffee. And I'd be happy to help myself to as much as wines. Oh, no you don't. Not on the clock, Buster. If the opportunity were to present itself, he seems like a fun lad to be sharing a few drinks with. Master Begard, you say some really scary shit sometimes, you know that?
Watch out for the cars, okay?
Alright guys, the President's house. Here we go. It's gonna be fancy.
Whoa! Your house is gorgeous, Agnes!
And freaking big, and she's got security.
The building itself seems pretty old, but it's been maintained with love and care.
I'm glad you think so.
So you grew up here, Agnes, huh?
Huh. Looks like a completely different place in the daytime.
Huh?
There's that mutt.
What the?
What the
Aren't you?
Hey, get off of me!
Alphonse? Where did you come from?
I don't like dogs!
Aw, nice pupper you got there.
I didn't know you were a dog owner, Agnes.
Get him off of me already!
I remember her mentioning she had one. But wait, I thought he was kept at the official residence.
Down, boy. It's impolite to jump on people.
Dad? What are you doing here?
We hadn't realized you were home, Mr. President.
What a pleasant surprise. Our apologies for showing up without invitation.
Please, no apologies needed. It's an honor and a privilege to welcome such esteemed guests into my humble home. As for why I'm here, I happen to have some downtime, so I thought I'd take Alphonse for a walk.
Get this man off of me!
I'm surprised to see you back in the thick of it so soon after your trip to Orin. That kind of diligence really is admirable, but perhaps a rest now and again would do you well. You ought to show yourself the same care that you do my daughter.
Dad? Come on, Alphonse. Be good.
Stay away from me.
Of course you know about what we were up to. A little surprised you're still keeping your ears to the ground, Mr. Prez. Thought your eyes were set on the stars.
Freaking mutt. So you're saying the second phase being moved up was in the cards from the get-go, huh?
That's right. We didn't know what kind of issues would come up, so we added quite a bit of buffer time to the schedule, mostly to give us time to recover if we hit any particularly bad setbacks. However, thanks to the efforts of Professor Cronkite, Esmeralda, and the other researchers at Vern, that extra time proved unnecessary. Marduk's control system was also finished early, so we were able to move the schedule forward significantly.
I did hear Young, Essie, and Mr. Giscard were at the base, but I hadn't realized they were so involved in the project. Though my department wasn't involved in the planning, I'm happy to hear that we were able to live up to your expectations. By the way, there's something I've been wondering ever since I saw the stream on the second launch. I'm guessing you're planning to use an assault frame in place of that blocky dummy unit, right? There's no way they weigh the same, so how the hell that's gonna work? Seems like your foolproof plan has a massive hole in it. Tactless Aaron strikes again. Seriously, you take it as blunt as a hammer to a whole new level, kid.
Don't worry, no offense taken. And as for the mech, We don't intend to use the land-based Zycrease model for this project. What we will be using, however, you'll have to wait until the day of the launch to see.
Ah, that sounds kind of suspicious there, Mr. President. In other words, you and your trench monkeys have a new toy in the works. Huh, that's true. And I'm guessing you're already in the middle of testing it, aren't you? No doubt you want to make sure it can handle any situations on its way in the vacuum of space. That the final field testing is being handled all top secret like, huh? Ah, I see. Then that means...
I
Oh!
understand your curiosity given what you experienced at Marduk headquarters, but I'll have to leave the rest to your imagination.
Oh, see, my imagination is right! We know why we're reading Corey here, though, guys!
Although I will say this, your name did come up as a viable test candidate.
No, I think I'll leave that to Reed, man. He's got it. Wait, what? You mean Van's able to fly around in that giant robot?
Yes, that's right. It's simple enough that even I could pilot one, so I imagine it would be child's play for one of Marduk's testers. If you'd like, I could have Kincaid talk with the General about making you a pilot.
Wait, what?
Perhaps we could put out one of your 4 SPGs and categorize it as unofficial outsourcing.
What? If this is some kind of joke, I ain't laughing. Dad, please, you really shouldn't tease about that sort of thing.
What? Just because I'm the president of a nation doesn't mean I can't kid around? That said, I still meant every word.
Which one is it then? Are you joking or not? This freaking guy. Oh dear, Van's completely at his mercy. Like I said earlier, he sure knows how to command a room. Ha! A challenge untried by mankind. It'd be dishonest to say I wasn't looking forward to this. You seem to be going to great pains to ensure there would be no interference from terrorists and criminal organizations.
Great pains would be an understatement. Believe me. Part of the reason I made that pact with the Society in the first place was to reduce the amount of external threats we might face.
Oh, and by the way, I would thank you to remember our agreement. To not overstep your bounds.
Well, our little pact was just about over anyway, which means things will start to heat up soon.
Huh. It seems your reputation precedes you, Mr. President. You're everything the man that Mr. Rocksmith claims you to be. I heard many a thing about you before you entered the political arena, but I'm delighted to make your acquaintance at last.
No, the pleasure is all mine, Mr. Zeman. You've done much for not only Calvert, but the entire continent as well. I'd be all too happy to have a little tete-a-tete with you in the near future. We should arrange an outing together with Mr. Rocksmith.
Hi, that would be very welcome. Perhaps you ought to invite Lieutenant General Cassius Brett to this too.
Oh, now that's a thought. He and I go back well over a decade.
Well, so much for us worming our way back into the conversation. So sorry, I was really hoping this would be a chance for us all to de-stress. If it's any consolation, I myself will find this to be a rather fascinating experience. Me too, Rosette, me too. Shortly thereafter, a number of calls from the presidential office came in, and Graham Hart and his security team had to put an end to their short break.
You have my apologies for cutting our little chat short. In the meantime, please, make yourselves at home. We don't keep confidential documents here, so you're welcome to look around all you like.
Are you sure? How magnanimous of you, Mr. Press. Still, this really is a nice place you got here. Here you even did the renovations on it yourself.
I did. I performed them shortly after I got married. We bought the house through a certain connection I had at the time. If I recall correctly, I believe it was built around 70 years ago now.
Oh, wow. I certainly wouldn't have guessed that. I bet this place is made for a great filming location.
Well then, Agnes, I'll leave the rest to you.
Wait, what was that?
Now, I know you only just finished your finals, but try not to overexert yourself. You won't be able to help your group if you burn yourself out.
Come on, Dad. I know. And I expect you to lead by example on that front. Oh, and, I want you to know I'll be rooting for you. With your project and everything, I mean.
Of course. Thank you, Agnes.
He's a good president. Gotta give it to him. Okay then, I'll get started on lunch. Please give me a little bit to get it ready. Like my dad said, you're free to look around the house as much as you like. Really? You mean it? Yeah, let's go. First stop on Yes's room. Oh, on second thought, she'd probably be uncomfortable with me going into her bedroom. Do you want to see it too, Katrin? I really don't mind showing if you do. As I mentioned earlier, I'd be more than happy to assist in preparing everyone's lunches. While you do that, I'm just gonna hang out here. Whoa! They left the doll behind! Oh, I'm sure security will be back later to take him to the official residence. Okay then, I don't have a ton of time on our hands, but we can take a quick look around, y'all. Still can't believe this place is 70 years old. If I know my history, that'd dip the house back to the time of the Third Republic. Oh, wow, that little damn. Really makes you wonder who built it back then. Yep. Excuse me. Oh, you can just treat him like any old dog. Fun fact, the sunbathe is actually the means of converting solar energy into power. Is that right? Pardon my rudeness. I should have known better after Mr. K's briefing. Zeros, was it? A pleasure to formally meet. The President and his aide have already notified me about you all. I'll be bringing Alfonso back to the official residence in due time. Till then, you and the young miss are welcome to enjoy your stay. Sure, keep up the good work. Oh yeah? You want to go, huh? How about some of this then? Let's see you survive my stretchy scratchy technique. Man, I picked up the signs, but you sure are one hell of a doll person, huh? More or less, same room for my mom, but we had to give up on getting one with how small the room we rented was. So, to make up for it, we tore our way through the first ward of the 7th on a putt patting spree 7 days a week. Talk about overkill. It's a miracle you didn't rub them bald. Hey, where's your turn, pet napper? This guy's what, 7 years old? Just because you're both middle-aged doesn't give you the right. I'm still in my 20s, damn it. Fonzie here sure is friendly with people, though. Only natural with Agnes, but he seems pretty attached to the president, too. Yeah, I still don't like that doll. Just keep him away from me. Real sight to see, huh? They say Agnes's mom used to take care of it. Miss Sophie Granhart, otherwise known as the granddaughter of the famed Professor Epstein. Scarred unless they're being carefully tended to, Van, but I warned it was another person altogether who first put it together. The arrangement of the flower beds, the selection of herbs, they bring to mind the traditional designs of the Middle Ages. Someone I was once indebted to had much the same. Oh yeah, was once, must be a reason it's past tense. Gramhart said this place was built around 70 years back, that smack dab in the middle of the Third Republic. And the Liver District was one of the residential areas they set up at the time. Meaning the original occupant was an individual of great significance, more likely than not. That the house's structure is more modest and luxurious speaks to their upright character. There is a story, I imagine, as to how Mr. Gramhart came to assume ownership over it. Yeah, no way there wouldn't be. Am I just imagining things, or does this feel nostalgic somehow? this ain't the first time it's happened either. Mr. President asked that I remain here to see to your needs. Should you require anything at all, let me know. Days gone by. Now, this is a good one. Affirmative. Inspector Daytona Panels above photos of comfort. Come on, guys. You can't just go putting records on in other people's houses. Says you, the president gave us the okay to make ourselves at home, so I'm taking him up on that. His ear is real refined, though. This library's got everything from classics to chansons. There even happens to be a decent collection of Grammys albums here, too. Chansonnier extraordinaire, Dominique Lanster, Go figure. Whoa, Amber Turtle? He has a favorite jazz number, too. Well, this is awkward. Between this and saunas, we got more than a few hobbies in common, actually. Aha! Didn't he invite you to a private session out there for a big case last spring? In his book, you're part of the bad apple seducing his precious daughter astray. Don't even start, Judith. How many times I gotta spill out that I'm the one getting barged in on here? Now playing next song, I don't know. Play it. I know it's nothing new by now, but Theo really is something else. 1,000%, and they got good taste on top of that. Theo! Bro, keep playing that music! Bro, Theo! Body builder stabilize the human mind. Should you have any requests, feel the for the album and play it. I really do like Theo, guys. These ingredients should suffice for the menu in mind. I must say though, the pantry is stocked despite both of you activating absent. Oh well, it all ends up being things with a long shelf life anyway. I come back 2 or 3 times a month to clean, cook, and treat the security personnel to a meal. Occasionally, I make some extra to leave behind, which my father does seem to eat when he returns. Really now. I know you had a soft spot for his little girl, no matter how much he tries to act otherwise. That's a little debatable. He definitely has a particular fondness for my sandwiches and stews, though. I think it's fair to say I've succeeded in recreating the way my mother's tasted. Miss Claudel? Well, going by the ones sometimes make at the office, I can say for a fact they're both delicious. They say a kitchen reflects the family who lives here. This one feels tidy, let lived in at the same time. Says a lot about the woman your mom was. Indeed, even the sink and kitchen utensils appear to be meticulously maintained. Well, it's been 5 years since she passed, but those parts of her might have rubbed off on me. I just try to do things the way I remember she did. It wasn't without plenty of setbacks in the beginning. I didn't force my father to eat the stews I burned. Hey, any dad worth his salt would be more than happy to gulp it down. Yes, without a doubt. The same for myself. Well, at any rate, Van, this takes us a tiny bit longer. My successor of these dishes is guaranteed. So just sit tight and they'll be out in a jiffy. Given that this is likely a larger party than Miss Claudel is accustomed to serving, I shall handle the ingredient and spice measurements. Sounds good. My mouth's watering already, was that? Let you ladies do y'all thing. Dude, this is a big ass house. Dude, that's a toilet? You got the sink right here and the toilet. Damn! Living it big. Dude, I'm lost in our house, guys. I got lost. So, this is Agnes's room, huh? Isn't it nice in here? So warm and so calming. Plus, it gives off this breath of fluffy, flowery air that has Agnes written all over it. Ha! I think I get what you mean there, little fairy. definitely tell that she spent a lot of time in here. And just what's got you all wrapped up, Katra, pouring over an older girl's private books? Wait, I'm 16 now. That makes Agnes to be the same age. Fair point, but in 3 days, she'll be back to being older. Oh, he's got you there. Sure enough, I know it's something to celebrate, but getting left behind again isn't the greatest feeling. At any rate, whatever apprehension I had flew right away the second I laid eyes on these. They're Professor Claudia Epstein's diaries. That's so. Agnes always keeps the pot of volume on her, so she must be the rest. Can really tell her great-grandfather was a great-grand scholar, too. Certainly need to have been to create the Genesis. Right, there are records here of how they realized and experimental observations for the invention of ordnance. There's a lot to be learned from these writings, and what's more, they also describe his values as a scientist and technician. Each and every word holds a wealth of meaning. I can see how Agnes got so engrossed. You don't say. I only ever lived through the last of the bunch, so... Let's see, stuff about his research, stuff about his family and assistants. Oh hey, this bit touches on the geopolitics of the time, even as personalities of Calvert. Communication lines barely existed back then, so how do you manage to put this many pieces together all the way in Lehman? Incredible, isn't it? He talks quite a lot about granting them too. Publishing even a portion of these would make for an instant bestseller, don't you think? Wait, is it this? What's up? Did you find an interesting entry? It's more that this name feels like one I've heard somewhere before. Does Herschel ring a bell? Oh, Toa! Herschel? That's... Maybe have a look. Afterward, the group showed a handful of findings and surprises held in Epstein's diaries. Catre then returned straight back to reading them, whereas Sperry found herself drawing on Agnes's picture book collection, eyes a twinkle. Looks like the press is private study. Good basically tell us what is his is ours, but this might be pushing it. Or those. I'll just take a little self-guided tour for future reference. We're already here, then. Could almost call this a trail of memories between the Gramharts and Claudels. Ain't as much of a family man as Victor, but a part of me does long for one myself. This must be the prayers in the school days. Guy was handsome even back then, huh? The woman on the left is probably really a Claudel, Professor Epstein's adopted daughter, which makes the girl in the middle Sophie Claudel. Say he was in the military before getting into politics. Seemed he and the Claudels are basically family. Lilia had already passed by the time Agnes was born, though, I think. Agnes is around 12 here, maybe, and the president looks no different than he does now. Just look at those three smiling faces. It's been too long after this at her mom. Oh, Van, so this is where you went. Yeah, sorry for trailing off the beaten path. Not at all, take your time. If any books catch your interest, feel free to borrow them. There should be plenty geared toward car enthusiasts, sauna buffs, and other hobbyists. Nah, I'm imposing enough already. A lineup like this could really hook a guy in, though. I imagine so, the way my father used to hold himself up in here and read the days away. Everything's just been gathering dust the past few years, now that he's always out. It's honestly kind of a shame. He's still so young there, isn't he? Yeah, it kind of ticks me off that he's been such a looker from the way he is till now. Still, I appreciate the chance to actually see your mom and grandma's faces. I suppose I only ever really mentioned their names up till now, thinking back. Pictures are all I know of my grandmother. Still, everybody looks so happy in both of these. Hey, same can be said for the one you're in. Have to admit though, Claudel jeans are a scary thing. I mean, sure, your hairstyles and overall vibes differ. But going by facial pictures alone, you two ladies are practically carbon copies. You think so? Say we couldn't be further apart personality-wise, but... Oh, right, we're in the middle of making lunch. I just came to ask you mind us adding Diablo sauce to the sandwiches? After receiving Van's response that he was all from the Diablo sauce, Agnes busily vacated the study. Alright then, I guess I'll go see if I can help out with the coffee or something. Actually, that reminds me. The date she put on her resume was July 12th, 1192. It's 3 days from now. She did the others on the birthday, so I'll do the same for her too. Van then went to the kitchen to help make coffee and was secretly asked for his opinion on matters such as the dessert offerings. After a short while, lunch was finally ready and everyone sat down to enjoy the sandwiches Agnes and Rosette made. Woo! And they ain't got no crust! Ooh, guys, you have not had a sandwich with all the crust cut off like that? It hits different, man. I gotta give me one after this video. The sandwich looks good. Ooh. Agnes! By the way, Agnes, I took a look at your great-grandfather's diaries. I only scanned through them, and he didn't write too much about his research, but I was still thoroughly impressed by what I saw. He sounded like an insightful person. It's amazing to think that Gran, and I mean Professor Hamilton, was his mentee. Aw, hearing all that makes me really happy. I heard before that he cared a lot for his family, and reading this makes that clear as day. You can tell just how much he loved your grandmother Lilia, and the messages he left for the generations after hers to you and Sophie are really profound. He also held a great affinity for his three disciples. Naturally, he cared deeply for Professor Hamilton, but I can feel a sense of compassion and trust for the other two as well, despite their idiosyncrasies. Oh yeah, Professor Russ from Liberal is one of those three disciples, right? The fact that old Epstein predicted he'd go on to invent the airship is pretty damn wild. Not only that, but he also worried about the possibility of Professor Schmidt coming up with the railway system too. It's almost like he can see the future or something. There's little way of knowing one way or another if he could. One thing's for certain, however, he was an incredibly perceptive man. He predicted the emergence of artificial intelligence and the technological singularity, even which has become quite the hot-button issue. It's very true. I can definitely understand why my mother and grandmother chose to hide his diaries. In a way, he was too far ahead of his time, so much so that he may have impeded the potential of those who came after him. Yeah, might be part of why he never shared him with anyone, including the Epstein Foundation. But I'm sure the main reason ties back to his last words about gathering the Genesis.
Recover the Yacht Genesis for the year 120X, else all that we know will come to an end.
Hold up! So your great-grandpa used these things, these observatory devices, back when he established Robotech, yeah? Which means he had them at the time, but then at some point they were lost or stolen? I didn't get a chance to pour over every detail in the diaries, Aaron, but I didn't see anything written about that. As crazy as it sounds, is it possible he knew that they'd go missing after his death? Yes, I say so. In fact, that's a definite possibility, especially when you consider what Dingo said to us back in April.
That weakness is humanity's original sin. One that the 8th Genesis was built to observe with vigilance. Its ceaseless observation persists. It has yet to truly be brought to an end. The forced reset is a byproduct of the octogenesis. It is a retry method that can only be performed so many times. Its purpose is to achieve the desired observational outcome. Very soon, the other possibilities that were archived from past resets will be designated as the final observational outcome.
Yeah, that's what he said, sure enough. Though I didn't hear these words directly from the horse's mouth, they sound no less assertive even now. I can only surmise that these devices, including this 8th Genesis, which is Earth's humanity's sin, are designed to carry out some function once all 8 are brought together. Yes, I've come to much the same conclusion. However, I cannot help but wonder if there was some reason they were spread all over Calbar prior to our having gathered them. Considering his use of the word observation, perhaps some sort of process is being carried out by necessity. Ah, this whole thing is all kinds of confusing. But would that mean there was an observational reason behind Armada stealing and using them too? What? No, that's impossible, Judith. Much as it pisses me off to say it isn't. Could be that them turning me into the Tyrant of 40 years ago was all so they could observe the dark side of humanity. Yeah, same could be said of Pandemonium, which is brought about by the Seventh. Might have even been trying to observe the diabolic core I had inside me too. Ah. I think it's safe to say my great-grandfather must have had some purpose for all of this, right? Maybe he made the Genesis to bring out the ugly side of humanity and observe it. Could be there was some outcome he hoped to achieve. If that's true, then, regardless of his reasons, it's possible he wasn't the good, upstanding man I thought him to be. And yes, honestly, he sounds like most engineers and academics now. We've all... Honestly, he sounds like most engineers and academics I know. We're all driven to test our hypotheses. That's right. Regardless of what kind of man your great-grandfather was, it was his diaries that got you to this point. Are you prepared to see this thing through, accepting the good, the bad, and whatever he was expecting to find out? Because if you are, then we will be there right by your side until you get there. Van? That's right. We'll be with you till the end, ride or die. Indeed, that goes without saying. Don't stress, we'll always be in your corner no matter what kind of person your great-grandpa was. Can't be much worse than our resident sugar junkie who gets his kicks from eating sweets in a sauna. Hey, I never done that in my life! Sweets are sweets, and saunas are saunas, and never the twain shall meet. Wait, don't they cook sausages and roast marshmallows at the saunas in Remiferia? Plus, there's such a thing as stone cookware, you know. Whoa, pump the brakes! I will want to know this. Try enough to fight off those urges. Spoken like a true sugar junkie. Well, at least his addiction isn't so far gone as to be detrimental to his health. Yet. We should devise a plan to rehabilitate him before he grows out of control. Oh yeah, there was something else I noticed about the diaries. When I was flipping through them a minute ago, I saw the name Herschel. Ah, so you noticed that too, huh? Is that the name of your teacher? Yes, that's right. That's Miss Toa's last name. There was a famous astronomer from the Empire named Alfred Herschel. Read several of his works. There was a good chance he's the person Professor Epstein was referring to. Of that I have no doubt. Mr. Herschel was the Dean of the Imperial Academy. Of that I have no doubt. Miss Herschel was the Dean of the Imperial Academy, the foremost academic institution of the Erebonian Empire. He passed 10 years ago, but I heard that from an early age he traveled the world to help expand his base of knowledge. We only crossed paths a few times, but I'm certain that he was Miss Herschel's grand. Fascinating. Didn't realize he was an acquaintance of yours, Master. Next time we bump into Miss Herschel, we should ask about him. Never know what kind of stories he might have passed on, even if they're not about the Genesis. Maybe we're doing a little prodding. Here she only came here because of her NGO work. Has she gone on back to Erebonia yet? No, she's still here. She was supposed to go back at the end of the last term like Ren and Julian. If you like, I can call her in.
Pardon me, young miss, but two of your friends from school are here to see you.
Hey, Agnes! Wow, you really are home after all.
We saw that black robot dog out in the yard, but we didn't know for sure if you were here or not.
Odette? Albert?
Ah, great, they're here.
Sorry for dropping in out of the blue. We just wanted to come say hi, but we didn't know you had so much company. Blame Albert. He just wouldn't stop moaning and groaning. Ooh, I can't see Agnes at school for a few days. My life is over.
I never said that. But I won't deny I've missed you some since exams ended. Both you and Roy, the president, seemed pretty busy as of late.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to worry you both.
Wait, why are you two wearing your school uniforms? We have a little council-related trouble to take care of. What kind of trouble? Do you need help? Oh, we should be okay. It's just a handover meeting with the new school vendor, that's all. Ray will be helping us out with it too, so I think we can manage this fine. We can't keep depending on her for everything, you know. Otherwise, we'll never be able to grow out of her shadow. Why not go check it out then, Agnes? Between this morning's 4 SPGs making us all lunch, so you're more than done your part for today. But, no buts. Work's important and all, but a healthy work-life balance is even more so. You gotta go help your friends. Show the super schoolgirl that you don't need no babysitter. I need to make up for lost working time from this morning, so I'll carry the load for both of us, okay, Agnes? It'll be less fun with you gone, but we're soldier on. Let's wage this war on 2 fronts. Van, you guys... Hey, you don't have to go if you don't want to. Not that you wouldn't be a huge help, of course, but point being, no pressure. Sorry, we weren't trying to pull you away from your work. Please, don't worry about it. You didn't appoint me as your treasurer to slack off when I need it. Good luck with the rest of your workday, everyone. Should be able to meet back up with you all later this evening. Good deal. See you later. Very well. Shall we depart for the charting district, everyone? I will make a note to contact you once we reach a stopping point this afternoon. Appreciate the visit.
The train will be departing soon.
The next train is approaching. Please mind the gap as you board or depart.
Mind that gap. I want to fall in. Seen it happen before. This is not good. Did they die? They did die. All right, how we do? How we do? I think I did pretty good.
Those are impressive results.
Gain 1 SP for release of the orbital lock.
I'll update your evaluation rank.
Appreciate it.
Confirm and receipt. That's just about perfect.
Oh, let's go! S rank top tier. Who's the MVP?
Right for me.
Little Fairy again, bro. Little Fairy is putting in all the work. She's a Kruger warrior. Hell yeah. Well deserved. Alright, so we don't got no stupid ass Ouroboros channel this time? Good, 'cause I didn't want to do it anyway. Alright guys, so we're gonna end this off right here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy.